Yes, I've seen it be done by people, and they never freaking cancel the person doing it.
See, the thing is that if
We're streamers,
I
by the way.
understand, the complicated historical context of we're not live, right?
We are live. I just said that.
Are we actually okay? Okay, I'm
yeah,
glad I
yeah,
stopped.
I was like,
Never mind.
I was like, I wonder if he heard me. Because
I did
whatever he's
not
about to
because
say,
I was
he's about to
talking.
be on the
I did
internet
not because I was talking
forever.
over you. I'm so glad. I'm so glad I stopped.
Yeah, we were just having a very very controversial conversation
We
about
were.
the Holocaust and why
No,
Hitler
that's
did
not what
nothing
we.
wrong.
Bruh.
That's what Noah said, and I was trying to
That
tell
is
Noah,
not what happened, bro.
Noah, bro, Hitler's a bad guy, and Noah was
That
like,
is not what
and
happened.
Noah was not only like Hitler did nothing wrong, he also said slavery was justified in America, is what he said, and I was like, whoa.
That is.
I
That
was like,
is
whoa,
not
buddy,
what
you might want to
happened.
calm down. Yeah, you say that
That is
now. Now
not
that
what
we're
happened.
live, now that
That
we're
is
live, you
not
say
what
that.
That is not what
Yeah,
happened.
now that the internet's watching, all of a sudden that's not
Oh
what
my
happened,
freaking
bro.
goodness, bro.
Okay. I guess you didn't say the Earth was flat either. All right.
Bro, the Earth is flat.
Yeah, that's true.
The Earth is flat, but we went to the moon, and the moon is round.
That's facts. Everybody knows that. I didn't know there's this very famous clip
Dude,
online of Millie Bobby Brown when she was like 14 years old, and she's like on like an Instagram live or something like that, and they're like, she's like, bro, there are just so many facts that the Earth is flat. It's like, how could you not know that the Earth is flat? And then
that's crazy.
it's fucking hilarious.
Freaking, I am 100% a we went to the moon truther, bro.
Yeah.
Freaking, we totally look. If anyone comes to me and is like, "Oh, we didn't go to the moon," get out of here.
Yeah, listen,
You're banned.
I'm more inclined to believe that we did go to the moon than we didn't. But I could be convinced that the moon landing was fake.
Look, the thing is that they set up retroreflectors on the moon where you can shoot a laser at it. And this was they did this when they landed on the moon. You could shoot a laser at it, and then the laser will bounce back directly to where it came from, directly to where it came from, and you can measure the distance from the Earth to the moon using said retroreflectors. And actually, anyone can do this if you have a powerful enough laser. Um, Proving that we did indeed go to the moon.
Have you seen Fly Me to the Moon?
Kyler, absolutely not.
It's a why? It's a great movie.
Well, I haven't watched it, but I know that it's. Look, the thing is that faking the moon landing would be harder than actually going to the moon. That is the thing. Faking the moon landing would actually be harder than going. They did because they did. You would have to either one create animated CG. I don't know. Or film the moon landing in a actually pressurized or a vacuum chamber because they did a test on the moon where they dropped a feather and a hammer at the same time
Well,
because
Fly Me to
in
the
a
Moon's
vacuum.
not about them faking the moon landing.
I thought it is.
No, it's about how they wanted to fake the moon landing for televised reasons, but the actual like people involved like there was simultaneously I don't know how true this is, but I think this is like I thought it was based on a true story, so I'm just gonna assume based on what I'm telling
Definitely
you
not.
that everything I'm telling you is like hold on, let me look this up right now.
Fly Me to the Moon is 100% a fictional story.
Hold on, is Fly Me to the Moon based on a true story?
No.
Oh, it's not. Okay, but basically it's about how that the US government wanted them to fake the moon landing, but the people involved didn't want to do that. And so it's kind of like this it's kind of like how they're simultaneously it's how they're broadcasting a fake they broadcast a fake moon landing to the people like in charge, but then they simultaneously broadcast the real moon landing to the rest of the world to convince both people that everybody got what they wanted. It's actually a really good movie.
Interesting.
So
I didn't go watch it because I was like, how dare you act like they faked the moon landing?
yeah, then I think you fucking watched the trailer.
The trailer was just like, oh, we're faking the moon landing.
That is fucking not what it was.
That is 100% what the trailer looked like, bro. Kinda, I will watch this trailer right now.
I went and saw the movie, and I can tell you that that's not what I got from the trailer. I saw it opening day.
I'm watching the trailer right now.
Okay, go on, watch the trailer.
Scarlett Johansson
Oh yeah,
and Channing Tatum.
Channing, dude. I love it when Channing Tatum's in movies, just in anything really.
Me too. I just like Channing Tatum.
Yeah, he's great. He's great in She's the Man. He's great in. I can't wait till he's in every X-Men project from now on.
He's also in freaking
Magic Mike.
what's it called? Yeah, well, he's in Doomsday, I'm pretty sure,
Yes. Yes,
which is a dubs.
It is.
I'm excited to
He
see.
is in Doomsday. Very excited.
Excited to see that. So far, Kyler, it looks like it kind of looks like, we're just gonna fake the moon landing.
Well, I didn't get that from the trailer, and I don't plan on watching it right now. What the hell? r/Sundance? Trying to get into sold out Chase Sapphire Reserve events. Oh, well, fucking kill a guy. Fly me to the moon, let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my hand.
Okay, maybe I did. You are kind of right. It doesn't look like it's like completely we're faking it 100%. He says it's a backup, which is better than what I thought it was originally. But
wouldn't you fucking look at that? Oh my god. What is it? Tuesday? Am I right already? It's Monday.
Kyler, calm down.
Anyways, you might have to read more of this than usual because my fucking, as YouTubers say, I'm sick. Oh, I'm sick.
I'm sick, guys,
Yeah,
but I'm
not-
such a good YouTuber that I decided to stream anyway.
Yeah, I don't know if you could tell, but my voice is different because I'm sick right now, and their voice is almost always the same. But
God, I just think you don't notice those things about people.
dude, I fucking do, and their voices are dead ass usually the same. If it's a difference, it's like a fucking 2% difference in their voice. And like, if you had said nothing, nobody would have noticed. Like,
Anyway, new One Piece chapter. I love this cover art. You want to know why?
Why?
Because I think it's hilarious. Because all the other Straw Hats are like kiddied. So you've got Luffy, Nami, Sanji, Zoro, and Usopp, and then Robin is their mom, which I find hilarious and so accurate.
well, I think she's just a teenager in this because she's like 10 years older than all of them.
Well, yeah. Or she's just like she's their chaperone, their mom, their babysitter, whatever. It's just so accurate. I love
Where's
it.
Frankie?
It's so
though,
great.
Is my question.
Frankie's the eel, bro.
Where's?
He's in that water slide up there.
He probably is, to be honest. I
would have just didn't. Oh, dude, Chopper's down there. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, that's adorable. I didn't
Chopper?
even see that.
Yeah.
No, I didn't because he's hidden by a bunch of text.
Yeah, he is.
Oh,
It's
that's
great.
funny.
But all right, by 420 land, you love to see it. All right, chapter 1170. Contrary. Oh dear.
I need to come up with you jerk. Hey, who threw this hammer at me? Come out and show yourself. I know they're in here, but I might as well get that devil fruit now.
Loki's hammer. No, Ragnar lands on a thing. Loki's like, oh my god. Dude, then the ground falls through, and then Loki's sick, so he's like, you gotta be kidding me. There's no way it's that heavy. I'm not doing any voices. is this castle falling apart or something? Loki says, but he's not very enthusiastic about it because he's sick and he can't be enthusiastic about anything.
My gosh. You freaking loser.
It's the worst.
You waste your time, Loki. That devil fruit is a national treasure. It has lain dormant for centuries, not because no one chose to eat it, but because no one could eat it.
Oh my god.
Not a single one of them was chosen by Ragnir.
You know who should play who should play fucking Harold? Nick Cage.
Nick Cage.
He called
Wait,
it
what?
Nick Cage should play Harold. Did you forget who Nick Cage is?
Yeah, for a moment there, and then I remembered at the last second.
He's fucking Ghost Rider.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
But with the strength I now possess.
And then oh shit, Shanks and Gabon tear through that guy. He suffers immense pain from his wounds.
That guy?
That guy, you know, Harold and Nick Cage. He suffers immense pain from his wounds, and the recovery effect is drastically slowed down. Give him enough consecutive hits, and we can manage to knock him out of commission. If these guys have any weaknesses, it's against those of us who can use our attacks with color of the Supreme King. Interesting. Do you
Well, I
reckon
mean, we already kind of knew that.
Did we know that?
Yes.
Yeah, but that it's a weakness.
We knew that,
though, inherently.
Kyler, we knew that all the way back in the beginning of Elbath.
That we knew
Before the flashback.
that we knew Dami Reversi was weak to fucking.
No, not Dami Reversi. This isn't Dami Reversi.
Or yeah, I guess so.
This is just the Knights.
I thought he was talking about the mind control shit. That it was
No, he's talking
like-
about the regeneration.
Oh, okay. Wait, does that mean? Well, do you reckon Emu doesn't have Conqueror's Haki or can't use Conqueror's Haki?
Surely he can.
Yeah, that'd be like super interesting.
There's
Yeah.
there's absolutely no chance he can't use Conqueror's
I
Haki.
feel like it'd be more interesting if he couldn't use Conqueror's Haki though.
It would be as well because like he is arguably the ultimate conqueror.
Yeah. would argue
And
he
him
is.
not being able to use Conqueror's Haki would be very interesting thematically. A fake conqueror, bro.
Yeah. That'd be
That is
cool.
very interesting. But also I just like, I don't know. Surely he has it.
I've had this theory for a while in One Piece that one of the major villains who everybody would imagine have Conqueror's Haki will not have it. Either that
Yeah.
being Blackbeard or Eam or Sakazuki.
I'm pretty sure Blackbeard is Conqueror's Haki.
Yeah, I'm
I think
almost
we've
certain
seen it.
Blackbeard has it. But I wouldn't be surprised if one of the other characters didn't have it, because that's what I would do. You know,
Oh,
me and
hold on.
Oda were on that Wi-Fi.
It's not explicitly confirmed.
No, I'm busy. Come back later. Yeah,
It has not been explicitly confirmed yet.
Dubs. Yeah, so we
Interesting.
Don't know. We don't know if Blackbeard has Conqueror's Haki. Anyways, keepeth, readeth.
Huh. Hold on. Sponsored by Dr. Pepper Zero.
Sponsored by Hal's Relief Cough Drops. Lemon, honey lemon flavor.
Kyler, this bit is not going to be good when we actually get a sponsor in the future.
No, it's still gonna be good. It's still gonna be a good bit because
Yeah,
but because they're gonna be like, shit, are they actually gonna sponsor this time?
Okay.
You really dare make an enemy out of me?
Hup. Whoa. Hup. Freaking. Wow, I forgot his name.
Gabon, Scott.
No.
Harold, Nick Cage.
Harold tries to attack Shanks and Gabon.
Of course I do. I can't let you roam free in this state of madness. How do you know the weakness of the Knights of God, Gabon? They came after us several times trying to take you back.
This is very interesting.
We know you have a child with red hair. He must be the son of our commander. Hand over the boy. Each time they did, we beat them black and blue.
That's funny.
Which is freaking gangster. I love that.
Yeah,
I think
it's
that's
hilarious. Now that you mention it, I seem to remember that Scott Summers guy saying something like that. Just some fond memories of the distant past because I'm old as fuck. I was surprised to learn that there was a proper combat force in the Holy Land. Though I assumed those celestial dragons were all chumps. Yet they hardly ever come down to our world. They really believe they're gods. Makes me shiver to think of the life I might have had. We call that fate. I want to save Harold somehow, Gabon. Yeah, but you were the one who taught me about the despair of what it means to become a knight of God. Seems like Loki's our only hope. Oh shit.
Holy crap. Hey man, I've been drinking a lot of soda.
I keep telling you, get out of my way! Stupid hammer! Does this mean you're supposed to be the guardian of the national treasure? How does a hammer move on its own? What's your deal anyway? Just give it a rest!
Oh, damn.
And then he breaks his hammer on the hammer that moved on its own.
Damn.
This is Loki, by the way.
Yes. Ah, my hammer. Loki's sick now. Oh my god, poor squirrel. Be gone.
I think it's a chipmunk.
Whatever. Poor Alvin.
Konbawa, watashi wa Alvin desu. Yeah.
How do we end
Spanish,
this fight?
you love it.
He's got Supreme
Play the clip.
King oh my god. He's got Supreme King Hockey too. That's a first. Alvin has Supreme King Hockey?
Oh my gosh!
I always knew it. That
No,
makes
he's talking
perfect
about
sense.
Harold.
Yeah, I know.
Guards! Find some way to hold Harold back. You must not let Harold have that devil fruit.
And then
Okay.
some guards got freaking killed, and then Harold's got like 40 knives in him. It's actually only 3, but
White beard moment.
close enough. Yeah, legit.
Oh,
And then
some black stuff, some black hands reaching.
bro, okay, now I'm gonna describe.
No, shut up. And then,
The chipmunk,
no,
the
shut up,
chipmunk
no,
is
shut
like
up, no,
the
shut up,
chipmunk's
no,
like,
no,
yeah,
no,
you
no,
could take
no,
it,
no,
you could
shut
take the
up.
devil fruit.
No, shut up.
And
No,
then
shut
and then
up.
he
No, shut up.
the devil fruit is
explaining
tiny.
it. I'm explaining it. I will
Are you
mute your
now?
fucking audio. You're muted now. The chipmunk is he's standing there, he's gurring, and there are some black hands, and then Loki eats something, and then blah. They can't hear you because the desktop audio is muted, and and then fucking the chipmunk is happy, and then end of page. Woo.
Are you gonna unmute me now?
Yes, you're unmuted. Yeah.
Freaking Harold's standing with a bunch of fire, and he killed like all the guards, and then
So you ate it, Loki.
My
Then
dad.
show me that legendary power.
and then bro he got freaking mollywopped in a second. Then he got hit, and then he's arm gone almost.
Bro,
That's crazy.
That so you ate it is my dad when he walks into the kitchen. He sees I have a plate of his food. Oh, but yeah, and they're duking it out, and Loki picks up Ragnir and swings it. I knew it, Loki. You possess the blood of the Supreme King. The blood of.
I know. I thought that was interesting too.
Yeah.
I was like, the blood. What do you mean the blood?
Yeah, that's interesting.
Hey, are you back to your senses now? Only for the moment. Don't be mistaken. Look around us. There's no undoing what I've already done. But you're being controlled!
Oh my goodness.
Jesus Christ, man.
Sorry.
Not exactly. I suspect that my very thoughts are being influenced by someone else. I'm beginning to think of myself as a god. I know that you will
shit.
do an admirable job of pulling Elbaf in your wake. Make sure you get along with your brother. Just so you know, you're a scum of the earth, forcing your son to end your own life. Even the lowest excuse for a father wouldn't do that. There's one other thing I forgot to say. Thank you for what you did for Ida. Why? Burning down the brewer's village won't bring her back, but I'm grateful that you felt that way.
I can't wait until 5 years from now when there's a video uploaded to YouTube called 20 hours of continuously sidetracked burping on stream. It's gonna be fucking great. Hurry now before the control takes over again. I'll never forgive you for this. How dare you to force me to do this dirty work? I love you too, son. And then thunder cracketh the tower. I don't want to do your dirty work. No more. Oh shit, beautiful panel.
And then freaking oh man, what a crazy panel, bro.
Loki.
This is Loki's hitting him with Ragnir and conquers Haki and his freaking devil fruit at the same time using lightning somehow, which makes me incredibly curious what his devil fruit is, because this is very Thor-esque, obviously, which I think is really cool. And also something that I think is really cool about this is that I've been thinking for a while is like, why haven't we really seen people use like their Haki and their devil fruit at the same time, except for like Luffy?
What do you mean?
Or at least like
Katakuri does it. Kaido.
Well,
does it.
I mean in like a Zoan, or sorry, not a Zoan. Like
Paramecia?
yeah, like a not no. I mean, words. Oh my gosh. The other type, the Logia type. Because like, I don't know, you just don't see it a lot. Like the combination of like
there aren't that many Logia users.
Yeah,
the story.
that's true, I guess.
Like,
I don't know, we just haven't seen. Well, and also
saw
most of the time
Sabo
that we
too.
have seen them.
I
Did
think.
he?
Well, Sabo used Haki and his devil fruit. I can't remember if he did it in tandem, but we've seen him do it.
Yeah, I just feel like that would be very, because like if you use a Logia, like would you be able to apply the same like you can't touch this effects to the Logia using by having superior Haki than the other individual that's trying to hit you with their Haki,
I would
to where
imagine
you
not.
couldn't be hit? I don't know, just because then it takes the whole previous thing. Here, I'll finish. Loki, my son. All that matters is Elbaf's future.
Wow.
That's what Harold said. Those are his dying thoughts.
What an amazing momentum ruiner you are.
Yes, I know.
Also, for someone who didn't want to kill their dad, they killed the fuck out of their dad.
I know. Freaking destroyed him,
Like,
bro.
you didn't have to go that crazy, Loki. Like,
Let's be honest. Maybe he did.
maybe.
Harold is kind of a beast.
Yeah.
But like the thing is that man, what was I saying? Oh yeah, because like pre-time skip, it's like Logia users, they're the strongest because you can't touch them.
Yeah.
But then once Haki becomes a thing, it's like it doesn't really matter anymore.
Yeah.
It's actually pretty easy, barely an inconvenience.
Yeah.
Um,
I mean, Logi users are still terrifying, but like,
yeah, but like if you have Haki, it's not that big of a deal.
I mean, I mean, like Kizaru, for example. Like, Kizaru is so fucking fast.
Yeah, but
of
that's
his
because
devil
he's made
fruit.
of light.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like that's still like scary, you know? Like
Yeah, but like if I was up against freaking Akainu,
you gotta stop like Aokiji from freezing you with some Haki. Like, that's not how that works. I don't think. Like,
I don't know. Can you?
I don't think so. I think he can still like freeze you, dude. Like I think Logi is still. I don't think they're as scary as they were before. I still think they are pretty scary. Like Kizaru, what like it was like, imagine how much powerful Enel would be with Haki. You know what I mean? Like lightning plus Haki, or light plus Haki as well. Obviously, neither of them are going to be as fast as Lucky Roo, the canonical fastest One Piece character.
Wait, what?
Oda said that. They said Lucky Roo is the fastest character in One Piece. Please tell me you know who Lucky Roo is.
I don't.
You don't? He's the fat guy on
Oh,
Shanks' crew.
wait, is he actually? How is he canonically the best?
I don't know.
What?
I'm pretty sure Oda said that. I'm almost certain he said Lucky Roo is the fastest character in the verse.
There's no shot.
That's my goat, Lucky Roo, bro.
There's no shot.
My goat, Lucky Roo, speed blitzing fucking Kizaru and Enel, dude.
Uh, he's the man who shoots faster than his shadow. Huh.
He's the goat, bro. Lucky Roo is fucking. My name is Lucky
Hold on,
Roo,
hold
and I
on.
am the fastest man alive. I was by day I'm an ordinary pirate, but by night I protect fucking.
I'm the Flash.
I'm the fucking-
Central City, bro.
Yeah. I fight other meta humans with
Hold
my
on, I
friends,
gotta
the
find-
red-haired pirates.
Hold on. I've seen so many people on TikTok reels and shorts claim that it annoys me. Isn't the only thing Oda ever said about his speed is that he's faster than he looks. Correct. He said nothing about Rue's speed. The reason people think he did is one, he's based on a character named Lucky Luke, who shoots faster than and two, there's a theory posted in the comments section of the fandom wiki about him being fast, and people have seen that theory, thought it was from Lucky Rue's actual profile on the wiki, and ran with it. Interesting. Apparently, this is not true.
Listen, that guy has no idea what the fuck he's talking about. Clearly, Lucky Roo. Have you seen him? He's the fastest character in fucking One Piece, bro. You can tell
No
just
shot,
by
bro.
looking at him. That's my guy.
Oh my goodness.
Yep. Imagine being
So,
cast in the
he
One
is
Piece
not.
live action as Lucky Roo, and then finding out you're the fastest character in the verse, able to speed blitz. Able to speed blitz live action Adam Sandler and live action fucking Eminem.
Dude, I really hope freaking Adam Sandler plays freaking Kizaru.
Bro, it'd be so perfect. It'd be so good.
He's literally the perfect casting, bro.
He really is. Like even his like whole demeanor, Adam Sandler could pull that off so perfect.
I know. The problem is that Adam Sandler is just too old.
Kizaru's old though. Like,
Kizaru's in his like 40s.
Yeah,
Adam
but-
Sandler's in his 60s, bro.
he looks old. You can age up Kizaru.
Yeah, but like I mean in the sense of like, is he gonna be around long enough? Or is he gonna be
60's not that old.
he's 60.
Yeah, not that old.
59.
Dude, I don't.
But,
he's-
like,
he
is he-
still looks good enough to play Kizaru? Come on now.
Yeah, but like I mean like it's gonna be going on for like the next, 10, 15 years.
The first time we will see Kizaru is in season 7-ish. That's like 5 years from now, if the release schedule keeps up how I imagine. It will be fine. He can do it. I believe in Adam Sandler.
I don't
He just
know,
needs to get on
man.
that Tom Cruise diet.
Yeah, probably. But also, Adam Sandler just doesn't care enough to like work out and junk like that.
Isn't that just
So it's-
so perfectly Kizaru? Isn't
Yeah, I know, I know. But I mean, like, he needs to like, continue to keep up his like,
Kizaru
he needs to
doesn't
not-
need to look intimidating. Like, 'cause
No,
Kizaru-
no. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying he needs to not look like he's 70.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, I don't
Like,
think
he-
Adam Sandler looks
And, well,
that
and
old.
also, no, he doesn't. I just mean like he needs to be physically able to play Kizaru for,
Yeah, sure.
because Kizaru's gonna be a part, like all the way up until Egghead, and
Yeah.
like,
God, Adam
probably a part of the
Sandler
final
versus
war and
Iñaki
junk. So
Godoy.
like,
Oh, it's gonna go so crazy, bro. It's gonna be
He
so
just- he-
crazy.
he needs to be able to, to look, or he needs to be able to perform for the next 15 years.
He fully does. I think he.
That is another thing that I'm scared about is like, man, I hope it doesn't take them too long to do all this, because also I hope surely it won't be an issue, because like One Piece is ending within the next roughly 5 years or so.
Yeah.
Like by 2030, it's definitely over by 2030,
Oh,
I think.
100%. Yeah.
But man, I really hope that the One Piece live action doesn't catch up to the freaking manga
Dude,
before it ends,
If the
bro.
One Piece live action catches up to the manga, we have officially lost the plot, bro.
Dude, it definitely.
we're official. Like Oda, like needs to like. I will like retire Oda myself if that ever happens, dude. There's no way. Do you know how absurd that would be?
That would be crazy.
Like that means that there'd be like 17 seasons of the One Piece live action. Like
Crazy.
And then they'd have to go on hiatus for like 4 years while the next arc finishes, and then come back, and then Iñaki Godoy's fucking 40 years old and shit. That'd be horrible. That'd be actually terrible.
That would be really bad. I just so I do hope that like they're able to keep the seasons going consistently so that we don't run into any problems with the actors seemingly getting too old.
Oh yeah, no, I don't think we will. I mean, because the season, like they want to do a yearly release schedule, and that's smart because it's fucking One Piece, and so and like everything's switching to yearly release schedules now. They're trying their best to do that, which I think is
Unless you're Stranger Things.
Yeah, but that's okay because it's fucking over. Like. Because the Duffer Brothers are retarded, and they were like, yeah, we think it's a good thing for all shows should take as long as we do, is what they said, and the entire internet was like, what are you talking about, bro? No, they shouldn't do that.
My issue with how long they take to do their shows and the return on how good it is just like, really? Like, it took you 3 years to make this?
To be perfectly fair, season 4 was phenomenal, and I will stand.
Yeah. I know what you're saying, but how long did it take?
Season 2, between season 2 and 3 was 2 years, and then it was 3 years in between season 3 and 4, and then 3 years in between 4 and 5.
Yeah, still like, but season. Season 1 and 2
is 1 year.
That was 1 year.
Yeah. It was 1 year, and then it was 2 years, and then it was 3, and then it was another 3.
Yeah.
I don't know why they do that, and it's stupid. It's so stupid.
Yeah.
It's dumb. but not only does, dude, I really hope. I've been thinking about this. I really hope this Netflix second screen nonsense doesn't transfer over to the One Piece live action.
Oh yeah, me too.
I really hope they don't second screen One Piece. That's gonna be so annoying.
I really don't understand why people watch. Like, I understand it if you're watching like The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives or freaking Love is Blind or Too Hot to Handle or any of that crap that you don't need to like sit down and actually like, because you can just listen to it.
Yeah. Hi, Jinho Wong. Hello. Hi. I think by the time OPLA reached Marineford or even Eddie's Lobby, it's about time they recast the entire cast as a reboot for Thriller Bark. I 100% fully disagree with that statement.
Yeah, me too.
So hard. I get
because
I
the
get
cast
how people think that. First of all, the cast is perfect.
Yeah, the casting is perfect.
I get how people think that because, like, I've heard like people say like when it's time skip, they should recast them, yada yada yada. But you got like one thing, like people don't change in look that much when like when they're in their 20s into their 30s.
Yeah.
Like if you look at the Game of Thrones cast, that show ran for 8 years. Jon Snow looks pretty much like the exact same dude in season 1 as he does. I mean,
obviously.
8.
Yeah, obviously he looks more mature, but like comparing, like, because that's the thing is like I've seen like, it's really funny if you compare this to like the Percy Jackson live action. Yeah. Like looking at season 1 Percy compared to season 2 Percy is like, whoa.
Yeah.
Like this kid grew up.
Yeah, because
like,
he was like 13 when filming.
Yeah.
And then he's like 15. Yeah.
Yeah. And so now, like, he looks way older. And it's so funny whenever they flash back to season 1, and you're like, "Whoa, this kid is." I was like, "Whoa!"
It was a big thing when you watched.
You're telling me only a year went by.
I mean, that is what happened in real life too. Even when you watch the trailer, the first trailer, he's like, "My name is Percy Jackson," and in the second trailer, he's like, "My name is Percy.
My name is Percy Jackson."
Yes, dude.
See, you want mid-30s Luffy and 40s Nami and retros. Dude, honestly, I don't think it'll be that big of a deal. I don't think you'll be able to notice. Like Supernatural ran for 15 years, and Jensen Ackles still looks good.
Yeah.
Like
No, this is very true.
and so I don't
And
think
you'd
it's
be
gonna be.
I think you'd be surprised how far you can get with like makeup.
Yeah, that
Like
too.
makeup can really hide.
And also, I think the elongated like time, like, cause obviously gonna have to like change the timeline of things to make things happen slower in the world of live action. I think that will actually aid the story in some ways. Cause sometimes when I think
agree.
about it, I'm like, this man Luffy did not do all that in 3 months. Like,
Yeah, no.
and so I think that'll actually, I don't think it'll be that big of a deal. Like I get how people say that because it's a long story, but and post time skip, you know, their designs are different, yada yada yada. But I just don't think that's a good idea. I think the cast is just like that's a way to lose like a lot of the audience because you change out the cast, that changes out the entire vibe of the show.
Yes.
Because you'd be
big time.
surprised how much the chemistry and everything is like made by that cast, and you change that
Yeah.
out, like that's gonna like and
And
then
it's just like you've already established for so long how these characters act, and like
did he say that?
Taz Skylar, did he really?
I don't know.
When?
That doesn't sound like something Taz would say.
When? You gotta
Cite your sources, bro. This is
yeah,
MLA
cite your sources,
format.
bro.
Taz,
I give me Chicago style sources, please.
yeah, literally.
Just ask ChatGPT to do it for you.
I'm looking this up right now. There's no way.
Because Taz Skylar loves doing Sanji.
The statement that Taz Skylar won't play Sanji for 10 years is not an official announcement, but a misinterpretation of comments related to the immense physical dedication and potential longevity of the One Piece live action. There is no information suggesting he is leaving the role or setting a time limit on his involvement.
Yeah.
Yeah, he loves
'Cause the
playing
thing-
Sanji a lot.
The thing is that
The
these
entire-
people, the cast knows how long One Piece is.
Yeah, they know.
They in one of his interviews, I can't remember when he said it.
Yeah, no, that's a misinterpretation just from
Yeah, that's got to be because like the cast knows how. And surely they went into this being like, yeah, like I'm committing to this for the next like 15 years of my life.
Cast all of these unknown actors because they
Yeah.
had nothing better to do, and
Exactly.
so it's like, hey, unknowns, you want to be in one of the most famous series of all time, have job security for 15 years and make a lot of money?
Yeah,
And they were all like, yeah,
straight
I
up.
would love to do that actually.
Exactly.
And also the entire cast fell in love with the source material and everything, and so like
Yeah.
I
Like even like freaking
Inyaki's always talking about how he wants to play Luffy the whole time. And
well, and I mean McKenyu,
Yeah.
like they were like, dude, the story of him finding out about the freaking
him wanting to play Zoro, how he was playing Zoro.
yeah, McKenyu is pretty well known. I know McKenyu's pretty well
In
known in
Japan,
Japan,
for
but
sure
also like he was like yeah, I like these people came to me and they were like, hey, we want you to audition for this. We can't tell you what it is though. And he's like, I don't really want to. And they're like, look, you should really do this. Trust me, you should really. He's like, no. And then they're like, okay, we'll tell you. You'd be auditioning for Zoro, and he's like, I'll do it.
No, that's not what happened.
That's pretty much what happened.
No, what happened is he auditioned. He didn't know what it was for, and then he told him like, and then they were like, yo, it was One Piece. You got the part. He's like, I'm only gonna do it if you tell me I was auditioning for Zoro. And then they were like, you were. And then he's like, so he had already auditioned when he said that. Highest paid actor because he trains with McKenyu was the most famous guy in season 1.
Oh yeah,
but
big time.
But everybody else, like, nobody knew. Like Iñaki was in like one mid-tier Netflix show beforehand that got canceled. I mean, he was in some Spanish movies and stuff. Everybody had some work, you know, but nobody was in like, they were all relative unknowns prior to One Piece. Like pretty much everybody, all the main cast were. Like Jeff Ward, he was in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., I guess, but nobody was that famous before. It was. I think Emily Rudd was like probably the only one who. Well, no.
I mean,
I don't know, because if you watch their auditions, it's very clear like they know who they're. I don't know. It really depends.
I feel like it'd be pretty easy to deduce who you're, you know. auditioning for.
Yeah, I mean, if you're like someone like Jacob or Iñaki, you don't know One Piece, and then it's so they probably just gave them a character description that's like, your character acts like this, they say the lines like this, yada yada yada, and then they did it. That's probably what happened.
Yeah,
but no, regardless, my point is.
That's another thing that I was gonna bring up is that like the cast loves One Piece. Like Emily Rudd's Instagram profile picture is still the drawing of her in the style of Nami that Oda did for her.
Yeah.
So it's like, like obviously, like, look, if I was a Straw Hat, I'm doing that for the rest of my life, bro.
Plus, I don't think Netflix is stupid enough to hire actors for this long-term show. And like, they probably sat them down and they're like, hey, listen, Joe Manganiello, okay, you're going to be the villain in season 3. You're going to be Crocodile. You're going to get defeated. But just don't go anywhere. Because we're gonna need you.
You're gonna come back.
Yeah.
Then you're gonna say the coolest line in the entirety of the manga, in the entirety of the anime.
What does he say? What's his line?
Isashi Burinane. Iwata.
That, yeah.
Everyone loves that.
But yeah, no, you're gonna come back in 4 years, and then you're gonna come back and get like they had like, yo, this is a semi long term role. Inevitably, will probably have recastings of some characters.
Yeah.
But
like I wouldn't be surprised if some people got recast that aren't like
they
like
already
if
recast
Smoker,
Dragon.
Like if Smoker got recast, I'd be like, okay. And let's be honest. If you cast a person for like a silhouette of Kaido like we see in the anime, and then they recast Kaido for his introduction, bro, that would actually be hilarious.
That's definitely
that would be hilarious, bro.
Dude, because the guy who they got for the Foxy Wanted poster, is he gonna come back? Like for a full 2 episodes in the beginning of like season 5 for Eddie's Lobby?
That'd be great. Like I would be. Also, imagine you're cast as the silhouette of Kaido for 1 episode, and then you don't get to come back as Kaido, bro. I'd be pissed, bro.
Well, I bet all the contracts for them says please stay as youthful as you can, so you could come back and like
probably.
They got them all on the Tom Cruise diet, dude.
Yeah.
Game of Thrones recast. The Hound was recast every single season for Game of Thrones. Like the Hound for some reason kept getting recast. But that's what happened with fucking Thanos. Like, the guy who plays Thanos in the post-credit scene of Avengers is not Josh Brolin. It's some other guy.
Yeah.
It's some Disney actor. It's actually some Disney XD actor.
Actually?
Yeah, it's some guy who's like, he's like a villain on Mighty Med and Lab Rats in Disney XD. And then he got thrown out for Josh Brolin. I'd be so mad, bro.
I'd be mad too, but also at the same time, it's Josh Brolin.
Yeah, I'd get it, but like, dude, I wanted to be Thanos. Like, I'd be livid, bro.
Yeah, I'd be sad if I wasn't Thanos, but also I'd be like, man,
no, but
I can't really compete with Josh Brolin.
No, you're right. I wouldn't be surprised if like Bartolomeo, he's apparently going to be in this next season for some reason. Bartolomeo gets recast, or Kareha, or some of these other one-off characters that don't really that are less important. But they're not gonna, like, the Straw Hats. They're locked. Like the Straw Hats, like, their contracts probably, like, they signed their soul away for 15 years.
Josh Brolin is Cable.
This is a W. Deadpool,
which I think is funny.
Multiversal fucking Josh Brolin again. You absolutely
Josh Brolin, bro.
He's goated. Love Josh Brolin.
He's pretty goated.
I still need to finish Wake Up Dead Man.
It was pretty good. I liked it.
I need to finish Wake Up Dead Man because I want to watch a video that I saved of a guy shitting on Ben Shapiro's Wake Up Dead Man review. That's my favorite niche corner of the internet, is whenever Ben Shapiro releases a movie review, everybody's like, Ben Shapiro's takes suck again, and here's why.
That's so funny.
More like sign with this extreme diet for 10 years, dog.
Yeah.
Taz, listen. Taz learned to cook for this. He didn't even need to do that. He didn't even need
such
to
a W,
do that.
Bro, and then he's like, "Oh no, I want to do the freaking the roundhouse kick or the full course,
the full party kick.
And then also like And then when they're filming season 1, and he's like, "No, I want to hold the freaking
The plate, yeah.
I don't want to put the plate down with the bread. I want to hold it." And then he did it, bro. Oh,
Ooh, freaking McKenyu bringing in his own stunt team. Oh, hold on.
dude, don't get me started, bro.
Let's actually, did you watch the Taz Skylar?
The number 2, I think I saved it.
All right, we can watch it right now. I kind of want to watch it right now, actually.
Where'd it
Sanji
go?
Reckless makes. Did he delete it? Did they? He probably put it up, and Netflix was like, take this down.
Probably. I think I put it in the watch bring Eminem for season. Yeah,
Dude,
Eminem,
that's what I'm saying.
Dude, literally, bro.
Didn't have him do an original song for the One Piece season 4. That'd be so great. Please.
Hold on, let me go to my. Oh, actually, burping compilation. Watch later.
I think
I
he
think
deleted it.
I thought I saved it to the
Yeah, but if he unlists it,
continuously. Yeah, I know, but just scroll down, see if it's.
yeah, it's not here.
Oh, sad.
Yeah, rip.
Oh, do you have it?
Yeah. Also, but Taz Skylar uses AI for his thumbnails. Rip.
Sad.
He's not a fucking whatever the word is of a designer. So I'm not
Graphic designer.
Graphic designer, that's what it is. But yeah,
Here, wait.
Taz Skylar could have done the fucking Anthony Starr thing and faked it. Do you know the muscles in the Homelander suit is padding?
Yeah, I did know that.
It's so fucking funny because like Jensen Ackles worked out so hard for Soldier Boy, and then he came on this set, and then he's like, "Yeah, you didn't have to do that. They put padding in mine." They're like, "I'm not doing all that." And then which is the most Homelander shit. Like,
Yeah.
I need my simp Sanji bro. Listen. If there's an actor I simp for, it's Taz Skylar. Okay, that's my guy, dude. It's like freaking. Good.
I think he did delete it, bro.
Yeah.
This is so sad.
Which I think maybe he just meant to post it afterwards. Because when he posted it, I was like, "This, I feel like you can't do that yet, and I feel like you should wait."
Yeah. I was really looking forward to watching that. Gosh
yeah,
dang it.
We'll just have to wait till Mario to watch it, which is
Yeah,
like 2 months. 2 months from now, 65-ish days.
Frick.
Sanji's
Dude, I can't freaking wait to watch freaking
season 2 of the One Piece live action.
season. Dude, I can't wait to watch season 2 of the One Piece live action, bro.
Should we do some continuous? Because I was talking about that with you, that we just like do the stream and then just do other shit, just so so when we're streaming, it's not just One Piece. We can move on to do other stuff later.
Zephyr.
The worst
Talking about
season I've ever watched.
Dude, we gotta watch this. I'm so curious.
Okay.
I'm so curious to hear what Zephyr has to say
All
about
right,
season
the
5.
One Piece portion of the stream is over. We're gonna do a bunch of other stuff now.
But stay for season 5 of
Stranger Things.
Stranger Things.
Yeah. Big
Season 2, McKenyu and Taz and Little Garden hunting dinos.
Bro,
Please. Dude.
it's gonna be so gas.
I can't wait, bro.
It's gonna be
I can't
so
wait.
gas, dude. The
Stranger Things 5 was a waste of time.
Hold on.
Effing intro.
Oh my gosh.
Now,
Oh my
hold on.
gosh.
One
Oh my
second. Shit,
gosh.
I was still talking.
Press the pause button, Kyle.
I was still talking, Zeph. Jesus Christ, chill out, bro. But freaking no, I was just gonna say, God, what was I even saying? What was I even fucking saying?
Season 2, McKenyu and Taz.
Oh
yeah.
the dino competition is going to be
Yes, dude.
It's going to be top tier. That's going to be
So
top
exciting.
tier shit. Like all like really watching Little Garden. The first bit of Little Garden's not amazing, but the first bit before Mr. 3 I love so much. Like everything where they go up and then Dorian Broggy, whatever. Anyways,
Hold on. I'm gonna go get my my smoked salmon dip real quick. I'll be right
Dear
back.
God, he's gonna go get a smoked salmon dip.
We're
everyone.
turning this into a mukbang, baby.
Okay. All right. Well, he's gonna get his smoked salmon dip, I guess.
I'm gonna get
Also,
some
McKenyu
water too.
can- Oh yes,
water
the
break for all you
McKenyu
nerds
candle
out there.
pose.
Get water. W water.
Dude, I'm telling you that if they don't include the pose joke, that I'm gonna be so upset because it's so funny, dog. Because rewatching it, dude, that's like one of my favorite early Zoro moments is like, when they're about to fucking die, and he's like, "Yeah, I bet you wish you fucking posed good now." Like that is, I love that. I hope they do that. Like that's one of my. I can't wait to see that. I can't wait to see Vivi. Like I can't wait to see Vivi interacting with the Who, because she's one of my favorite characters. I can't wait for her to come back in the story, and I can't wait for her to be in, because she's going to be in 2 full seasons of One Piece live action. Mr. 3 is he is. Mr. 3 is M. Bison. That's so funny. Which is like 2 entirely different characters, which is absurd that it is that, but whatever. I heard people saying that like John Cena should have played M. Bison instead, which I kind of agree with, because he just looks like a more menacing dude. Little Vivi flashback, if they do it, that's season 3 stuff for sure. Where they're definitely gonna do it, but that Little Vivi flashback is season 3. Dude, that Little Vivi, oh my god, Koza, the Yuba Oasis, bro. Oh my god, Vivi stand there, stop fighting, bro. I'm telling you, I could gush about this forever. The silent goodbye, dog. When they hit him with the freaking. Dude, I'm telling you, man. That's one of my favorite moments in all of fiction. That silent goodbye. They better hit that scene or I'm gonna cry, man. It's what's gonna happen. Oh, there he goes. I think he's got his dip now. Hurry up. I hate this guy. What a bitch. Did you hear that he said slavery was justified? That's what he said. That's what he told me. He knows like slavery was justified. Hi, Noah.
I love how I put on my headphones and I just hear, that's what he told me. Noah said slavery.
Anyways, no, I mean Wapple hit Little Vivi. Oh, that. Yes. The Wapple moment that got added later. Yes.
Bask in the glory of my smoked salmon dip.
Slavery was justified. Carlos the goat tank. What the fuck? I don't even know what that means. Oh, but no, dude, the fucking he was just talking about McKen. You better hit the pose before he dies on.
Oh yes,
candle.
Yes.
They better have him say that's gonna be so funny, dog. And he's sitting there. He looks at fucking Emily Rudd and fucking Vivi, and he's like, "Yeah, I bet you guys fucking wish you posed now." Like you look like you have a stupid dumb pose.
Dude, that is the one thing that I was a little sad about in season 1 of the live action, is that because season 1 Zoro or like pre-time skip Zoro still has some like funny moments and he's still a little bit goofy, and that was a little bit, I felt like it was a little bit lost in season 1 of the live action.
Yeah, I think it was toned down, but I also think because East Blue is so dense. You have to get through so like that's the densest arc you have to adapt, because you have to get through all the arcs, all the Straw Hats introductions, their backstories, and their fights in a limited Netflix runtime. It was always going to be dense. True. And so I think season 2 has the bones to be a lot better, because we'll be able to breathe with the crew and spend most of our time in present day, which is going to be good. We're not going to have many flashbacks, mostly just crew dynamic stuff, and that's going to be fun.
Oh, yeah. He's talking about St. Charles.
Oh, yes. St. Charles is my goat. You're so right.
Dense due to writer's strike, probably.
Oh, no. Well, the writer's strike was just because the writer's strike only affected the, Yeah, you're right. Arlong Park. It affected the Arlong Park edit of episode 7 and 8, which is so frustrating. Cause I was like, I know Matt Owens would not edit it like this. Anyways, let's watch this Stranger Things video.
Stranger Things 5 was a waste of time. Effing intro, I'm angry. Now, I want to start this off by saying I do enjoy Stranger Things. I'm literally planning a mega video on it sometime in January. I do not dislike the show, and I do not like hating on things for the sake of hating. Who am I kidding? Yes, I do. But I've seen a lot of people hating on the new season all over the internet. Whether it's think pieces or tweets, I'm seeing all this Stranger Things hatred like, damn, y'all out there hating? Without me? Now, although there is a lot of hate for Stranger Things right now, I feel like some of y'all are just riding the bandwagon. Like, is the show actually bad, or did they just deconfirm your ship? Yes, nigga, I'm talking to you.
Yes, if Lava doesn't happen, it would be queerbait.
Is this nigga serious?
Don't even get me started on the
Byler, by the way, is the Mike and Will ship that makes
Yeah, I
no
know.
fucking sense.
Quote unquote
I know.
woke niggas. Y'all complaining about Will like there's not already a gay character in the show. Y'all just don't like anything. Some of the complaints y'all are making don't make any sense either. Like, no, just because Joyce and Hopper don't know Vecna went to school with them does not make it a plot hole. Now, there's a lot of reasons to hate on this season, I'ma be honest. I can start it off with the most simple reasoning. How could you have a season finale as good as the last, where it ended with an incredible final battle and one of the biggest cliffhanger of all cliffhangers? The Upside Down seeping into Hawkins leaves so much intrigue for the future. I thought we was gonna get some COD Zombies type shift with Hawkins as the battlefield. The possibilities were endless. You could only imagine my shock when we start this season 1 year later. I should have known the moment I seen this intro. Who let them cook? We seen the entire show how difficult it is to open and close a portal. The Russians spent millions of dollars just to open that bitch, and Vecna literally needed 4 kills just to do what he did. And you're telling me all they needed to stop it was a sheet of metal, my nigga? I should have known this season would have been trashed by this moment.
I just tried.
Like, I have never seen a show fumble this wide open of a 3 in decades. It's honestly like they changed writers or something. The way the entirety of season 5 feels like is like, imagine Infinity War and that entire ending stays the same.
I'm so because I was what you're gonna say because you haven't watched seasons 4 or 5.
Yeah, but I at least know what happens because it does end with that cliffhanger, and then they're like, yeah, no, it's pretty easy, barely an inconvenience. It just didn't matter. That big cliffhanger we ended with meant nothing.
I get
meant nothing at all
about it, but I also don't fully mind because I don't mind in concept because I think the aesthetic that season 5 began with was really interesting, and I don't think they did enough of that. Hey, stop it, season 1 Stranger Things, bro. You're missing out. I think the rest of the show is still definitely worth watching. Just shut the hell up, Noah.
End it there. End it there. And imagine that nothing else exists in the world of Stranger Things.
It's actually good. Look, season 4 is the best season of the show. At least watch up to season 4.
But when we get into Endgame, we start the movie with all the characters back to life. The next 2 hours and 30 minutes being relegated to just planning how to beat Thanos, and the last 10 minutes is a final battle. Nigga, that be trash! And that is exactly what this entire season is. Now, I don't know if they changed writers, niggas went on strike, or what. You cannot tell me this and this is the exact same show. Even if you compare it to the season prior, it falls short. Like, look at Vecna. Back in season 4, he was probably the creepiest villain in the series. He had so much going for him, and ending the season with him blowing up Hawkins, they were setting up for a generational slam dunk. Only for the next season to change this nigga into Epstein. Like, come on, bro. Nobody want to see that shit. Going from this to this gotta be the worst oral loss of all.
The stream is... Okay, never mind. I think I'm good now.
I remember Bobby Brown acting in S5 was practically Brie Larson in Captain Marvel level. No, they just didn't give her anything to do. Like it's hard because Millie Bobby Brown still has to act like a character who is like not fully integrated, because like her character is like so set behind on maturity and just like regular people acting from all the cast, and she still has to act like that while still looking like a 20-year-old woman, which is difficult to do. Like her performance isn't bad, like she's still, but it's just like the writers didn't do, like 11 wasn't amazing this season, which I agree.
Time, and it gets worse. I'm gonna skip straight to the finale. Vecna spent all that time in the lab just to get pushed one time, my nigga. This nigga's a fraud. You built up the Mind Flayer for 3 seasons. For him to go out like this, nobody dying or getting hurt in the major final battle, and there's no Demogorgons in sight? How, Sway? Nigga, this is home court. How are you sorry at our court? In season 4, y'all could even roll up to Vecna's crib in the Upside Down. Y'all on his territory and nobody's there? Look at this area, bro. This shit more empty than Rakai's brain. I'm so sorry, but who made this, bro? Who made this burger, man? You made me waste all this time on this goddamn season.
Oh my god, that's great.
Niggas was really saying Vecna.
Dude, that's a generational clip,
like,
bro. Oh my gosh.
You serious?
This man couldn't even enter a cave in his own world. You know what Pennywise would do to this
Zurg
nigga?
wiped out
Like,
by
everything
Marines
about
upside
Vecna
down.
just pisses me off. Him kidnapping the kids, I thought he would have had a fire, grandiose reason. It's just because they're easy to manipulate. I thought they would have represented the kids in the lab or something, but no. That
Yeah, I
is
thought
real
so
life,
too.
the only reason. Like, you know, they tried their best to make it interesting. They was dragging that Mr. What's-It reveal for a minute. When I saw it, I was like, Mr. Nigga! There's other things that just straight disappointed me too. Everybody knows the screaming scene of Will right here. I thought he saw something worse than death. But no, this scene only exists for him to warn Max and Holly. And I mean, it's cool. It's a fire scene, but you really needed someone to tell you telepathically to run, my nigga? This is a tall, jacked man in your home. You should be screaming. Like, the plot with the kids leads into one of the biggest problems in this season because they spend too much time on shit that don't matter. Now, this problem is not exclusive to this season alone. I don't know about y'all, but I didn't give a fuck about Hopper and Russia, and they would take like 20 minutes of each hour-long episode at a time. That and 11's training being extra long.
I'm sorry, Hopper and Russia was fucking dope. It was sick. Like, listen, I wish Hopper died in season 3, but the Hopper Russia storyline is his best storyline, so I'm not even mad.
No matter how
Well, him in that in season 1.
great season 4 is, this makes it so hard to rewatch. This season is like that on steroids. If you actually break down what happens in the first 7 episodes, you could probably condense it into 1 hour 30 at the most. This should have just been a finale movie. The only thing the main cast members get to do is plan and wait for Vecna. That's literally it. You know it's bad when Holly got more screen time than 11, Mike, and Lucas combined. And it's not even the same Holly actor.
Yeah, she's kind of the main character of season 5.
What?
Yeah, she is. Which is like, they hoed my boy. They hoed my
Bruh.
character. It's
You're telling me a character that they now introduce in the final season is your new main character, bro?
No, she's been in the show since season 1.
Yeah, but like she's actually really now been introduced in season 5.
Yeah, I mean,
because she did nothing in the previous season.
She's a full character
except
now.
Exist.
She's a full character, but I listen. I don't. I'm in concept. I'm not even mad at that because it's kind of like a reintegration of the Will plot line because she gets taken at the beginning of the season, and the rest of the season is about finding Holly, and it's like bringing us back to our roots, kind of, but upping the scale. I just don't think.
But it's still bad writing.
She's cuter
because
than 20-year-old Millie Bobby Brown. What do you mean by that?
Pause.
What do you mean by that? What do
you mean by that? How old are you? Are you legally allowed to say that? I hope you are.
I hope so as well.
No, but that's just like, dude, I'd be pissed. Like, I understand, like, yeah, like in concept, that's a good idea. Like, oh yeah, it's like kind of back to the Will storyline, which is interesting.
Yeah.
But also, if this character has most of the screen time that you've barely spent any time with, it's just like,
oh,
like
you're talking about how she was a cute kid in season 1. I guess that's a fair thing to say. I mean,
okay, fair enough.
Sure. Well, Millie Bobby Brown was supposed to be this crazy freaking weirdo in season 1, so it's not really.
Yeah.
But regardless, no, I get what you're saying. I do think I felt like there was too much screen time devoted to the kids when I watched it. I was like, listen, like we don't need like the kids in some senses felt like story bloat.
yeah.
But whatever.
Like, dog,
Sounds like bad writing.
who the hell are you? She was barely here for the whole show, and you telling me now she the main character? Like, bro, I messed with some of the Holly scenes. What the fuck does she know about Vecna? And what makes it stink the most is that because we get so little time with these characters, the fact that all their scenes is just planning actively pisses me off too.
This is Derek. This flashlight is the Squawk radio tower. This is Will. This is Hawkins. And this is the rest of the Turnbow family.
Like, bro, nobody talks like this. All these plans are...
They've been doing that since season 1, though, but it's just so
Yeah, but, like,
egregious in this because like even
Wait,
in,
it's just it is a writing cop out to be like, because you're trying to explain to the audience at the same time.
That's true. I agree with that.
Like it's really just a writing cop out because you're trying to explain to the audience what you're trying to relay the information about the world when it's really just like, oh my gosh, say that again. You said chicken nuggets? Okay, so this chicken nugget it's like, bro,
no,
you can't do that. You can't do that you can do that maybe once maybe once, but like to do that over and over again is just lazy writing.
Like, I think in season 1, I think like in previous seasons it wasn't that bad. Especially in season 1, there's like one of the most iconic seasons when like one of the most iconic scenes when Mike is explaining to them and he picks up the D&D board and he flips it over, and he's like, this is like that, like that's great. But like in this, it's just kind of like they're just doing stuff. Like,
yeah, like it just, the more and more I hear about it, the more it just sounds like bad writing.
Yeah, it's. I think it's just second screen, dude. It's just that I feel like the Duffer Brothers got second screened by Netflix.
I don't think so.
They can write smarter storylines.
Yeah, they can,
and they have.
But also at the same time, Kyler, it is Netflix's most profitable series ever.
Which is why they would probably be up their ass, be like, you guys need to do this. We know, I am Netflix, I know what to do. Like,
no, I can't see that, bro. Because if I was the Duffer Brothers, I'd be like, okay, then I'm not writing this.
No, but they did.
Like, and I understand that they have contracts and things like that, but I'd be like, look, the thing is, we made a great season 1. If you want us to be able to make this good again, then let us have our creative freedom.
I think it is confirmed that they did it to them, though. Like for sure, I think it is confirmed that they did. Like,
is it?
They second screened them. You can tell.
Cite your sources.
Everybody, look it up. Just look. Everybody's been talking about it too. How it feels like the second screen initiative. How everything is re-explained over and over and over again. The writing is not as high quality as the other seasons. To be fair, all the kid actresses were cute in season 1, but they grow up so fast. That's facts. Dustin was a cutie patootie in season 1.
Walking Dead is truly the one lazy writer. Yeah.
I stopped watching Walking Dead after season 3, so I don't know how it gets.
I have never seen The Walking Dead.
I think it's what I watched, I enjoyed it. I didn't stop watching for a writing reason. I stopped watching because I couldn't handle the gore. I don't think Stranger 5 ain't Spidey 3. What do you mean? Like it's not like the same quality? Yeah, I don't think it's as bad as Spider-Man 3 at all. Like, if you want to sleep, watch season 4 of The Walking Dead. But isn't that isn't that like the governor story arc, and then like Negan comes in after that, and like there's a bunch of stuff that I've heard that like that's like real. Even though they stay like, I know they stretch out Negan to all hell.
Yeah.
But anyways.
Said in the exact same way every time. They use stuff as an example, they finish each other's sentences, and they always think of the plan with the most bizarre connection between the real world and the theory. Wait, two niggas kissing? Eureka! We need to combine Hawk is in the upside down! Nigga, shut the fuck up! This is literally the only way these characters communicate throughout the entire season. Besides Will talking with his mom and with Robin, none of these characters have normal conversations. And it's so sad, because we really used to get interactions like this.
Henderson. Which season is the best season besides 4? Seasons, okay, in my opinion, ranking all the seasons, season 4, season 1, and then maybe season you can switch around seasons 5 and 3. Maybe season 3 is overall stronger, then 5, and then season 2 is the worst season of Stranger Things. But I like all the seasons.
Demodog is lame.
The Demodog is very lame. But yeah, and I think all the characters aren't as involved. Like Max has no reason to exist in season. Max isn't really even given a reason to be a character until season 4, and then she's like the best character in the entire show. But
normal conversations. It is so sad because we really used to get interactions like this.
Henderson, he's back.
And this.
It's me. It's me. Jesus, what's wrong with you, Sinclair?
And this as well.
What did you find under your bed?
Nothing.
Is it gross? Scale 1 to 10.
100.
100? The cereal.
And it legitimately just doesn't exist at all anymore. Like, dog, y'all don't even feel like the same. And there's so much more I could complain about. We'd be here all day.
No,
I know everybody and their mama's
to the
complaining
story.
about nobody dying. I've hated this show for doing this for a minute. I'm so sick of them pump faking Hopper's death for like 3 seasons. Like, nigga, just die. No. Like, I'm being for real. I hate you, nigga. Let's die. I was watching that Steve fake out death with a face so straight it would scare James Charles. The audacity you have to fake this. You have no balls. I could talk about the insane plot armor for weeks. I don't know how Nancy's out here killing the military. You are a regular white woman from Indiana. How are you shooting shit better than a pacer? Don't even get me started on the...
Okay. I hate her. She is the most pointless, useless, bloat character in the entire show. Jesus Christ. Dude, she's introduced as a villain in season 5, and she does so much nothing. Like, I was waiting for her to justify her existence the entire season, and she just didn't. And it's like, it's so frustrating because she's just such a nothing character. But whatever.
Yeah. I do have something to say. Yeah, the Hopper. Yeah, if you have a 5-seat contract, they're not dying. Anyway, fan of Sarah Connor, maybe. I don't know. Are they? Anyway, another thing that I hate is that all the time, like I've seen those clips of like in season 5, the Demogorgons just like casually tanking bullets and like taking out, trained military members like their fodder. And then all of a sudden when it's time to kill the main cast, they're like, okay, time to stop here and wait for me to get defeated. I'll inch really close to them and almost kill them, but I'm not actually going to because plot. It's like, no, bro. So frustrating. Even like, doesn't Nancy's mom kill a Demogorgon with a broken bottle?
She does not. No,
or she injures it.
She stabs.
And you're telling me a bullets from an AR-15, or I guess it would have been an AR-15. From a semi-automatic rifle wasn't able to do that, bro.
No, dude, listen, I don't understand. Yeah, we're done with One Piece, by the way. I know it still says One Piece on this stream.
Yeah, sorry.
But freaking
welcome though. Please stick around. Yeah, we're trashing on Stranger Things season 5.
He is. I'm defending it slightly. But no, I like those scenes have like more context. Like I can explain away a lot of them, especially the scene where like we've always seen the Demogorgon for whatever reason, bullets don't affect it, but sharp objects do. That's always just been a thing in the story. And
that I'm sorry, that's so dumb.
I don't understand. I think that's just because I don't think
Kyler.
I don't think that's a Stranger Things problem. I think that's my problem with a lot of media is that a lot of writers don't know really what bulletproof means. Like,
look, if you're bulletproof, a sharp object is not getting through you.
Yeah, I know.
I hate to break it because bullets are far in the terms of sharpness. The thing is that bullets are pointed.
Yeah,
and they
if you level that
have
criticism,
extreme.
If you level that criticism against Stranger Things, you have to level that criticism against like most things you watch. Because that's how bulletproof works in a lot. Like how many times you watch something and a character gets shot by a bullet, but some other objectively much weaker thing like hurts them. Like it happens all the time. I think most writers just don't know what bulletproof means. Like they just don't.
Okay, in like the Batman Begins, in the Nolan franchise, the thing is that his suit is bulletproof, but it has gaps, and so that's why things like knives are able, and the dog are able to pierce his suit. And then he switches to the other one that Fox gives him.
Barbara died,
which is more.
But Barbara was honestly more of a plot device than a character. Like, but
yeah,
also,
I mean, doesn't she show up again in season 4 as like a dead body?
I don't think so.
I think she does. I saw a clip.
I think one thing that Duffer Brothers have always done though, they've always been susceptible to online hype. Because Barbara was never supposed to be that important of a character, but because everybody loved Barb in season 1, they made her a very important part of the narrative in season 2, and it just didn't need to be. And so because like so
I thought Barbara died in season 1.
She did, but her death like her parents were introduced in season 2, and it's a big thing for them. Like they want to find out how Barbara died because they still don't know what because people say Barbara went missing.
I feel like that's reasonable because I actually think that's an interesting plot point because like I saw another thing that was like Max's mom is like goes to the hospital. It's like a skit where Max's mom goes to the hospital and the nurse is like, "Oh yeah, this random teenage boy ran out with your daughter carrying her in her arms as she was unconscious." And it's like Max's mom was like, "What? What do you mean?" And so it's just like all this stuff is like happening and it's like and also what do you mean like the people of Hawkins see the earth open up and then they're like, yeah, dude, this isn't that big of a deal.
I don't know what that's about, to be honest.
Like that's bad writing.
And why didn't it show him freaking dying when they were killing it? Okay, Will's like life connection to the Mind Flayer, like the thing that like endangers his life, was severed at the end of season 2. Will has been taking hits like while being connected to the Hive for the entirety of the rest of the show, and it's never like affected him to that point. Like they expelled the Mind Flayer to the point where it would kill him in season 2, but he still can sense the energy of the Hive. He's always been able to do that. So I don't. People being mad about that, I think, is bullshit. Like literally, Steve hits a Demogorgon with his car, and then Will goes flying. But like it's just. But also, fucking. I think Barbara was just never supposed to be that important. Well, I think they.
Yeah, I agree, but I still think that's interesting.
It's not interesting. I think it is, but it's just that they're very susceptible to like online hype for things and wanting to dive into the internet culture of the audience. Like that's the only reason why the Steve fake out death was there, is because people really expected Steve to die. So they're like, what do we play around with him? We're so funny.
Yeah, but that's like, don't even do it.
I agree.
Don't even be like, oh haha, he almost died.
That's what I'm saying. I think the Death Brothers are just susceptible to that, and that's not a good thing. They just are. So season 2 plot is just a search for Barbara. It's not, but it's like, but they're trying to like find a way to like get justice for her death because there wasn't any. Is the reason.
Military in this season, that's a whole other tangent. There's a slew of more issues besides that, but I'm gonna save it for the mega video. But one last thing before I leave.
Oh, there's Netflix, gonna be a mega video.
You could never drag a show this long again. Like y'all kept delaying Stranger Things to spend the budget on Stranger Things 2.
I don't think Netflix made Cuties, but
Netflix did make
I think
Cuties.
I think they licensed and produced Cuties.
Oh.
But I don't think they made it. I think some guy made it and then they sold it to Netflix.
Yeah. Freaking. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, that's also Netflix isn't the one that's like dragging it out. It's the Duffer Brothers.
Dude, yeah, because their brothers, they suck. Cobra Kai released like 2 seasons a year, damn near. Like. Yeah. And so it's like literally 1 year, like season 3 came out like January, like 2021, and then season 4 came out December 2021. And I was like, dog, what the fuck? How do we do this?
Yeah.
I was so used to Stranger Things, but it's just the Duff Brothers' fault. Cobra Kai did it. They had 6 banger seasons. Better than Stranger Things, unfortunately. But I love Cobra Kai. So.
Twilight for Boys sounds like a freaking great video.
The era of hollow male power fantasies.
Yeah,
I was looking at this. Corey Kenshin's manga is not very good.
Ooh, that is interesting.
You know Corey Kenshin, don't you?
I don't.
You don't?
No.
He's a very popular gaming YouTuber. Like on the level of Jacksepticeye, Markiplier.
What about Avatar 2 or 3 Body Problem? I don't know what that means.
I think they're looking at the videos on the side of the thing.
Oh, Nami K. Why were the Demogorgons not present at the fight? Just because
they were on a
Vecna was not expecting a surprise attack. Even though he can read minds.
They were
and
on
he
the
actively
smoke.
read their minds. He just wasn't expecting a surprise attack on his home turf.
He wasn't.
He just wasn't.
That's a true story. The definitely said so.
Great W writing.
Yeah.
W writing, bro.
Hold on, really
Oh
quickly.
my gosh.
I want to hold on.
Man carrying thing, let's go.
I love man carrying.
All right, gang, we have a 1 in a million chance to kill Vecna today. Literally 10,000 things have to go perfectly at the exact second or all of us die. So let's assemble our team 11. I'm here. Joyce, my darling girlfriend.
I'm ready to kick Vecna's butt.
Great. By the way, do you have any combat skills?
We're gonna get this son of a bitch.
You know what, we'll give you an axe to like symbolically finish Vecna, sort of your Thor moment.
I'm ready to kick Vecna's butt.
You said that already. Okay, my girlfriend's children, you up for a suicide mission?
Yeah, sure.
Joyce, are you cool with them being...
Let's kick
Okay, because
Vecna's-
you used to be really worried about endangering your kids, and like, we have like 20 people already
Let's
going,
kick
so...
Vecna's butt.
All right. Not my kids. Great. Nancy, are you good handling all the guns and flamethrowers? Because you'll be doing most of the work here for some reason.
Yeah, whatever. Have you guys seen the movie Aliens?
Steve and Dustin, you guys still hate each other?
We're good now.
Yeah,
We're good now.
Collie, Lucas, Max, Robin, Murray. Murray, why are you still here?
I don't know.
Maybe you could heroically sacrifice yourself or something. I mean, some of us are going to die, people. I mean, there's Demogorgons and bats, and the air is toxic. It's the upside down, people. It's not going to be a problem. I'm just going to like jump into it. There's going to be a big alien monster. I'm just going to like jump into them. Then everyone's going to have like one thing to do just to like participate. But then I'm going to beat Vecna, and everyone's just going to be like
Pretty
standing
easy,
there.
barely
This
an
might be easier than I
inconvenience.
thought, actually. Will kind of help. I got a few more people to call for attendance here. Steve Rogers,
Here.
Tony Stark,
Here.
Ant-Man.
Here.
And I know you all are busy. We all have our lives to live. But again, I cannot stress this enough. Most of you will just be standing around.
Okay, one thing. Fucking. What was it?
Okay, also, I hate that they're doing spin-offs.
The Stranger Things.
Yes.
I
They're
hate
doing
it too.
straight. Yeah, they're doing spin-off.
But
Like,
was there ever any?
why?
I hate it too.
I know it's like, of course they're doing spin-offs, but like, bruh.
Yeah.
It's like, what more do you have to tell? Netflix Avatar Airbender season 2 live action.
Three Body Problem. I haven't watched Three Body Problem. I've heard it's really good though, but I haven't watched it.
What's Three Body Problem?
It's a Netflix series. Yeah. Netflix Avatar
season
is gonna be
2
terrible.
Yeah, it's gonna be. I think it's. I don't think it's gonna be very good.
gonna suck.
It are like even the trailer just looks. Eh.
It looks like a YouTube production, bro.
Roger.
It kind of does.
Hold on one second.
Murray, why are you still here?
Oh, that's the thing. That's what I was gonna say. I watched this video from this guy called Billiam where he talks about Stranger Things, and he always talks about a lot of pop culture stuff, and he makes great analysis videos. And he's something that I really agree with. Murray, the one-off like guy from season 2 who was always like super like about conspiracy theories and then became way too big of a character, should have just been Mr. Clark. He should have just been the school teacher. Like,
Yeah.
the school teacher was such an endearing character in season 1, and they really only bring him into the plot in the last episode of season 5 where he finds out about everything. And it's like, cool, he finally knows. But I think Mr. Clark would have been such a much better character if he was their teacher and if he was in the story the whole time. Because that way you don't have to blood out the cast, you don't have to bring out all these characters, and you can do a thing that's basically just another guy.
Nami K, I hated Will's coming out scene. It was just really stupid and dragged out. Half the people there didn't even know Will, so they were probably thinking, we don't freaking care.
Dude, dead ass.
So facts,
Dude,
bro.
I was when I was watching it for the first time, and what was like doing it's a long speech. Doing his long speech, 11's sister is dead ass in the background, just staring, and I'm like, damn, she's like, whatever this is, I guess. I don't know. He's not gonna.
Congrats, bro. You're gay.
Yeah. No, she's probably like low-key hating since she's not enough to know him. Like,
Yeah.
she's probably being mad homophobic in her head. But like, I'm not gonna say anything. It is the 80s. I'm homophobic, but all these guys are fucking.
This is true.
Walking Dead and Game of Thrones have spin-offs. But Walking Dead and Game of Thrones are very different, I feel.
Yeah. Like, you can have a spin-off with Game of Thrones and The Walking Dead because, like, those are much bigger worlds, and they're not closed worlds, really. Whereas Stranger Things is kind of a closed world where the beginning of your story is the beginning of, like, the opening of the world itself. and then it closes at the very end. You know, it's just like
Spoken
it's like
a
what?
guy who didn't watch season 4, but I don't.
Fair enough.
But I don't think that freaking it is. They should have.
Hightown can have their own spin-off world.
Bro, that's what a lot of people actually wanted from Stranger Things after season 1 was for it to be like an anthology series, and then and then them to like change out the cast every single season, but have all the stories have something to do with the Upside Down. And I was like, okay. I don't really care either way. I like what we got because I like the characters, but I could see that being interesting as well. But also, honestly, here's my Stranger Things nitpick. Here's my big nitpick. Why the fuck do the government people call it the Upside Down? That is a name that the kids created for the world. That's like they should call it something else. Like they shouldn't call it the Upside Down. That's what the kids call it. That's what everybody who knows the kids calls it. But like that's what they shouldn't call it that. That bothers me. I think that's stupid. But whatever. What is this?
The Downside Up.
Oh no, not this one. The Downside Up. OPLA as a spinoff after season 3. Celebrate. Yes, no, I am celebrating. Dude, okay. There is extended One Piece source material. There is a Ace light novel, and there's a Law light novel. But the One Piece world is just huge. It's just ginormous.
Yeah.
There are so many stories you can tell. Like
you could have live action movies, bro.
Matt Owens talked about a Mihawk spin-off series, which I don't want, but you could do that.
I definitely don't want to meet. Mihawk is so much more interesting if he shows up and everyone's like, oh my gosh, it's the strongest swordsman in the world, and he like shows 1% of his power, and everyone's like, ah.
That's my thing. Like that's my thing. This is something that people don't understand about stories. There are some characters who are really good.
Spin-off series.
There are some characters who are really good because they're side characters. Like some characters are cool because they don't have to be 3-dimensional. They can be 2-dimensional, and all their characteristics are just that I'm just a cool guy who shows up and does some cool shit, and that's why they're so popular. Not every person can carry their own story because you have to 3-dimensionalize them. You have to make them a lot more. You have to slow them down. Yeah. They can't keep the same character traits. Like this is one thing people keep talking about. I really want a Frozone movie. Frozone's such a cool character. No, Frozone should not have a movie.
No.
Frozone's that character that comes in 2 or 3 times in Incredibles movie, does some cool shit, and then he leaves. That's the best way to use Frozone.
I don't want a Law like spin-off series.
Yeah, no,
like I like Law when he's like when he shows up and he's like, "Yo, what's up, Straw Hats? Stop ruining my plan."
Yeah. Yeah, I think. Yeah, I think there are characters like I would love. I think there are definitely characters that deserve a spin-off series. Like I think you could do one for maybe Shanks. You could do one for fucking Roger, for Garp, for Kobe, for fucking for all the other characters, but no.
There is a Law light novel, but also it's like you don't have to read it. And then also I kind of liked season 1 Helmeppo and Kobe kind of being in the background as like a B plot.
I liked it a lot.
But also at the same time, I really just do love when it's at the end of Enies Lobby, and then all of a sudden you're like, who the heck are these guys? And you're like, oh my gosh, it's Kobe and Helmeppo! Yeah, what happened?
They better not show up at all in season 2. They do one scene. I don't want to see Garp again. I don't want to see Kobe again. Like, just like they don't need and I get it because like you want to keep your actors employed and tied to the show.
Season 1 is 1155 episodes. This is true.
Yeah, it's true. Dude,
1100.
Season 1 out of 10.
No kidding, bro. Just imagine. That'd be so funny, bro. It's just like, yes, we finished season 1. It was 1,155 episodes. How long is season 2 going to be? double.
Yeah, Kobe and Hameba will be replaced by Smoker and Tashiki, which I am going to love.
Yeah,
Because if One Piece needs one thing in the source material, we need more Smoker. Like,
yes.
Smoker was introduced as like, I'm this badass guy that's gonna fuck up Luffy. But what am I actually gonna do? Barely be there and lose to Luffy. Like,
I'm gonna show up in the time skip once and then never again,
dude.
Which makes sense, because if you look at the timeline of post time skip, everything happens so fast, especially after
Punk Hazard.
After Punk Hazard, that it just kind of makes sense of like, yeah, of course Smoker can't be there every like other arc. Like, it just wouldn't work.
Yeah.
Like, because he has other things he has to do in such a short amount of time. So it's, yeah. Hopefully he shows up later. Yeah.
Nerd Spaces hate black people. This is true. I do hate black people. I am Nerd Spaces.
That's crazy.
I'm
glad I didn't say that.
I want to look at this quick.
And by contributions to your PBS station from viewers like you. Thank you.
What do you think of live action Chopper? I think he looks great. I think he looks phenomenal.
I'm really looking forward to live action Chopper, bro.
I think he looks great. I think Michaela Hoover is a great voice actress. I think she's gonna do a great job. She did great in Guardians.
I can't wait to see Dwayne The Rock Johnson play Heavy Point.
Bro, it's gonna be sick.
And I can't believe they got him for it.
I can't believe they got him. No, but actually, no. Unironically, who would you want The Rock to play in the live action One Piece?
Dude, I'm dead serious. I want him to play Heavy Point Chopper.
No. Other than that, like, obviously, other than that.
Look, okay, actually, dude, imagine it's Heavy Point Chopper, but The Rock lip syncs the entire time, and so Michaela Hoover is the voice that comes out of The Rock's mouth, bro. Oh my gosh, that'd be so funny.
Oh my god.
I'm so sorry. Anyway,
we didn't get Puppet Chopper. We did though. It's like it's integrated.
It's semi puppet. Yeah, which is, you have to do that. Like, I think it's the best. I think it's the best way to do that. If it was fully puppet, it probably might look a little off. But because it's integrated CGI, Chris Pratt playing Vivi, it's gonna be great, bro. I can't wait.
I actually want Chris Pratt to play. I think Chris Pratt would do a great Bellamy the hyena.
Bellamy.
I think he would do a great Bellamy.
Yeah, probably. Freaking. But The Rock. Burgess.
Burgess? Yeah, no, he'd be great as Burgess. Actually,
he would be a great dude, because Burgess is essentially a wrestler too.
He is. That's inspired. That's inspired casting.
That is inspired casting.
I was thinking Sakazuki, but Burgess is better.
No, The Rock would not be a good Sakazuki.
Well, Sakazuki has no character traits, so I think he'd be a great Sakazuki.
Yeah, no, but Sakazuki.
Justice. We need justice.
Yeah, I think he could do it. The Rock plays Crocodile's already Flash Thompson.
Crocodile's already, yeah, bro. Crocodile's already been cast, bro.
Crocodile's, yeah, and he's gonna go crazy. He's gonna go.
Goldberg is Burgess. Who's Goldberg?
I don't know who that is.
Bill Goldberg.
Who's that? What's he been in?
Yeah, I could see that.
What's he been in?
He's a pro wrestler.
Oh, okay. Oh wait, hold on. Do you want to watch this, or do you want to watch this video that I found called like all One Piece agendas ranked?
Ooh, Frank, Jack Black is Moria. Jack Black is Moria, bro.
Jack Black would go stupid as Moria.
Dude, Jack Black would go stupid as Moria. Oh my gosh.
I concur.
Yeah. Okay. China wants
Shin-Ho Wong agenda tier list. Okay, hold on.
Yeah, okay, let's watch the agenda tier list, bro.
Agenda. Hold on.
Plus, Nami K probably also likes he definitely likes One Piece. So, Eminem is NL is going to go hard. I'm so excited,
bro. They better, dude. I'm gonna be so livid if they don't. If it's anybody else,
dude.
I'm gonna be so mad. If
this is 30 minutes long. Let's go.
All the agendas, baby. All the agendas.
I love.
I never thought I would make a part 2 to that tier list. But we're approaching the 2-year anniversary of that video, which is crazy to think about.
Dude, I don't think they're gonna put that face in the live action. They can't do it. It would break the it'd break the immersion set as much as I want them to. It'd break it so hard. Like,
yeah, I mean, you could still do like a.
Yeah, you could. Yeah, but it'd have to be serious. Like it's not gonna hit the same like at all. And
because it's not anime. It's not anime, dude. If it's not anime, it's just not the same.
It'd be too goofy for live action. Yeah.
I've been brain rotted for that long, and so much has changed in the past couple years. Certain characters have gained a whole new respect from the fan base, and some characters have been exposed for the flaws that they are. The most fun things about Agenda Piece is as we get new information, the agenda shift. It's gotten to the point where Emu and Joy Boy are both on Fraud Watch. As always, these One Piece streets, they need a voice. And who would I be if I didn't step up to the plate? As always, everything I say is 100% accurate, 100% canon, and it might as well have come out of Oda's mouth himself. So if you want to argue with anybody, go ahead and argue with Oda. All right, and here we are. Y'all see who's here? Scan the pictures. Do not be shocked. Do not be surprised. And I'm not putting no fucking spoiler warnings. Why are you watching an Agenda Piece video if you're not caught up to the manga? I will never understand that, bro. You know,
is that Diddy?
Yes. Was like, bro, why didn't you say? You know what? It doesn't even matter. First up, we got.
I love that video.
Actually, Diddy should play Sakazuki. Final answer.
Oh my gosh, you're right.
It'd be so great.
Yes. I think I made it pretty clear how I feel about Zoro fans. Y'all are annoying. But I'm
changing my pants.
I'm gonna say that every time. They stick to their guns. No matter how stupid the argument is, they stand in 10 toes on whatever they believe. Big Mom slander. You know, I thought Big Mom slander was better back in the day. Back in the good old days before Wano ended. And I love Big Mom, but there was a certain sport to hating on Big Mom. Now, it's so oversaturated, it doesn't even mean anything. Like, look at this. Big Mom slander. Like, you see what I'm saying, bro? This shit just kind of weak.
Pants
really,
successfully changed.
Based on Potential Man nowadays, they've kind of lost their luster. Nothing will ever hit like Megami
I can't wait to do that every single stream.
Whenever people try to compare their slander to Megami slander, it makes it look trash by comparison. Look at this. This isn't even Big Mom slander. They just making fun of Oda. Big Mom slander used to be more fun, but nowadays it's like, what's the point? At the end of the day, Big Mom is inevitable. Mark my words, she will be back. Big Mom slander is pretty mid.
She won't.
Dude, a lot of people think Big Mom's not dead.
Dude, Big Mom is dead, bro.
Gas. You know what? I was gonna put Mihawk Gas in irrelevant ass just to be funny, but Mihawk Gas is pretty fun. Mainly because it's reached this point of being halfway satirical, where everything another character does, if they even touch a sword, it's all of a sudden Mihawk. It's funny, man. I can't hate on it. I can't hate on it. And
Mihawk upscale.
And I always will. But I cannot lie and say I don't crack a smile every time I see somebody say Mihawk upscale.
Yeah, I mean, he's got the height for it.
Shaquille O'Neal is
Kuma slander.
Is this nigga serious?
Oh,
It's not a lot of Kuma slander. And I hate to be the person to say it, but it is kind of funny in a f***ed up kind of way. I don't want to have anything to do with that. But the thing about most Kuma slander is it just chalks up to shock value. Because there's really not anything you can really shit on Kuma for. The best, man. What can I say? Kuma slander, I gotta put you in a relevant ass. Now, Kaido slander, that is fucking peak. I don't give a damn what nobody say, it's peak. I think Kaido
Dude, what?
So
no, I love Mihawk slander, bro.
Mihawk
slander has to be higher, bro.
Like I think we put Mihawk it warms my soul. Like I have
no kidding.
That's really all.
Dude, I love the freaking.
Nothing but hearsay.
It's suspicious the amount of the lack of black paint on the Grand Line. I love that meme, bro. It's so good.
Wait, what is this a ranking?
It's a ranking of Agenda Piece.
Piece?
Each person from Agenda Piece.
Yeah.
Wait. Nami K, do you know what Agenda Piece is?
Yeah, but you might not know what Agenda Piece is.
If you don't know what Agenda Piece is, this video is not going to be funny at all.
Agenda Piece is just basically like
it's just One Piece memes.
It's just basically like people like what stupid One Piece takes. Like when people say
Garp loves slavery.
Or
he loves serving the celestial dragons.
Or like Mihawk is like a fraud and he's not the greatest swordsman of all time.
Mihawk paints his sword black.
Yeah.
But also at the same time, Mihawk is the strongest character in One Piece because Luffy held a sword one time.
Like objectively bad One Piece takes is just what Agenda Piece is.
Yeah, it's hilarious because it's obviously not like real, but it's funny at the same time.
I would say Kuma has L communications, can't blame his personality turning robot. This is true.
Flashback, man, Kaido just so useless.
No awakening.
Be a time where Kaido slander doesn't hit for me. It's evergreen. Hey, at least he still knows the world's strongest creature. Buggy Gas. This is also P. It's a lot like Mihawk Gas, where you're kind of halfway into that we know we're being ridiculous area. But with Buggy, I'm all in. I believe it wholeheartedly. It's Buggy in the flesh. What can I say?
Mihawk did not teach Buggy's face on
Whitebeard's
This is
body,
true.
They could bring a tear to my eyes, man. What is Buggy to you? You already know, man. He's the strongest. It's true. Buggy's such a good guy. He's saved Crocodile and Mihawk. Buggy of the Nerona family. ABD Buggy. I love him. Vegapunk's a funny one because Vegapunk, he don't fight. Most slander for most characters revolves around their failures when it comes to fighting. Like Big Mom, half of the slander on Big Mom has to do with her fight with Law.
Buggy D Davy back.
It's basically all just people calling him stupid. There are so many people calling Vegapunk a fraud. He's not really the world's smartest man. He's really stupid. I don't agree.
Bro,
with
I've
those
heard
things,
no
but when
Vegapunk
framed the
slander.
right way, they are funny. No, don't tell me. Those robot clones that I made from Buccaneer blood that makes them stronger and larger than normal human, and were also equipped with light speed lasers and meant to be indestructible to the average human, and gave complete control of it to the world government, were actually used to kill innocent people. Surprisingly, not really surprisingly, a lot of people hating on his character design. It always kills me when One Piece fans hate on new character designs. Like, where did you draw the line? Did Alvida in the first episode not just completely throw you off? Gaimon? What? You got through Gaimon, but Vegapunk was too far? Man, I should have put Gaimon slander in here. I would have put that shit in the straight.
What is the
P.
worst
Vegapunk.
arc? Listen, I can enjoy Long Ring Long Land. I think I would probably
Look,
dislike Fishman
I watched-
Island the most.
I watched obviously I rewatched Long Ring Long Land in one pace, and I thought it was fine because I thought it was fun because I saw the Straw Hats freaking goofing off.
I think Fishman Island is the worst because it's nothing and it's long. Like I would say,
Yeah.
like the best part about Fishman Island is the end when Luffy's on the phone with Big Mom.
Yeah, I'd probably say Fishman Island too. Out of all, because like watching Sky P in one pace, I was like, man, this is actually kind of great. Like I like this. Like this is good. And also Thriller Bark. I enjoyed Thriller Bark.
No,
I know people are like,
actually
oh,
like
Thriller
Punk-
Bark.
I like Punk Hazard. Screw you. I love Punk Hazard.
Dude, Punk Hazard is dope.
I don't get why people. A lot of people dislike Punk Hazard, and I don't understand why. I think Punk Hazard is genuinely really good. But
Man, that's so interesting.
it is.
Slander,
I mean, granted,
kinda
I'm
cooking a
pretty
little
sure I
bit.
read
Is
most of
Vegapunk
Punk
slander
Hazard,
better
so
than Mihawk Gas though? Probably. Usopp Gas. Usopp Gas is really a lot like Buggy Gas. It's damn near the exact same thing, but Usopp just doesn't have enough to back it up. With Buggy, you have so much ammo to gas.
Punk Hazard
Buggy up,
in the
even if half of
manga
it
is
delusional
worse?
fan theories that
Than
don't
in the
make that
anime?
much sense.
People don't.
Brother, what are you smoking?
The main thing I've gathered is people don't like it because the Straw Hats are just running around the island the entire time.
Yeah,
that's what
I-
I've gathered, but
I guess.
but I don't see that as a problem. But whatever.
But it's more than you got with Usopp. What are you gonna gas up? Observation hockey, basic observation. I'll still consider Usopp Gas fun, but it's just not the level of peak that is Chairman Buggy. Sabo Gas. I love Sabo. Y'all will never get me on the hating on Sabo train. I'm not doing it. Even though if Sabo slander was on here, I don't know why it's not on here. That's kind of weird. It would probably be in fun or cooking. Because they be on Sabo ass about that one time with Imu and Nagoro said. That one panel will haunt Sabo forever. It doesn't matter what he does from here on out. Even if he beats Akainu. But as much as I rock with Sabo
Sabo will beat
Gas
Akainu.
just doesn't really exist anywhere. Trust me, I looked. It's nowhere to be found. I'm sorry, Sabo.
Yeah.
I gotta put you in a relevant ass, brother. Even though you are better than Ace, 100%, 200% better
No,
than me.
Ace or Sabo? Who do you like better?
Oh, that's so hard. Because the thing is that Ace just doesn't have as much screen time as Sabo does.
Yeah, but I think Ace just has more sauce than Sabo does, though.
Yeah, I would agree. Ace definitely has more sauce than Sabo.
I think for me, they level out to be I like them equal, but a lot of people really like Sabo.
I'd probably say they leveled out to be equal, yeah, in my opinion.
Cobra saved Sabo life. Ace, yeah. I guess people like Ace a lot because I think with the One Piece live action is gonna make Ace a lot better too.
Yeah, I hope so.
Give him some B plots and while they're in Skypiea or something.
Yeah,
I love that.
I still gotta put you in a relevant ass. Blackbeard slander. Now, it is no secret that I love Blackbeard, but I would be lying if I said Blackbeard slander was not hilarious at times. Especially now because so many people are comparing him to his dad. Look how cool Rocks was, and look at this fat fucking slob loser. It's really just so unnecessary.
Facts, bro.
Whatever. For some reason, people just don't believe in Blackbeard, calling his whole crew frauds and shit. People say, in an off-screen fight, always bet on Blackbeard. Land, secret, off-panel, off-screen, and even in anime tropes. This pirate is said to be the most bullshit thing alive.
That's so facts, bro.
People really be shitting on Blackbeard for being off-screen win. But I mean, it's true.
In an off-screen fight, always bet on Blackbeard.
Every time. Then, you know, Blackbeard just starts taking his fair share of L's. And it makes slandering him sometimes a little too easy. Goes up to the island to get Boa's fruit, gets bodied by SSG, crew gets neck dipped by Boa. Rayleigh shows up and tells him to f off, goes home with no fruit and his crew body. Like, okay, that's all true. You got him there. But at the end of the day, Blackbeard still beats your favorite character. Thanks, fans. But you know, I think I'll put Blackbeard slander and
That's facts,
probably
actually.
a little bit over Vegapunk. Garp gas. Does Garp gas even happen anymore? Recent chapters have made Garp a much more interesting character, I think.
Dude, I love Garp slander, bro. Garp slander's hilarious.
Overwhelmingly negative. This isn't like back in Marineford where everybody was saying Garp was gonna one-shot Akainu and shit.
Garp was gonna one-shot Akainu, and I will stand on that. I don't care.
Dude, he definitely would,
dead.
bro.
No.
I don't think Akainu is surviving Galaxy Impact, bro.
Akainu's
Dude,
not
freaking pissed off Garp Galaxy Impact, bro.
Dude,
no shot.
Yeah, you better, dude. I can't. I hope that the actor in live action can deliver it as cool. You better keep holding me right there, Akainu. Because if you do, or Sengoku, because if you don't, I'm gonna kill him. Dude, come on now,
dude. Frank,
not that Garp gas doesn't exist. Any One Piece character you can think of, somebody made a manga edit to make it look like Garp was one-shotting. As of right now, it's just not in. I gotta put you in mid.
That's fair.
The real One Piece is the friend made along the way. I hate you. It is not. Akainu can survive Kobe's Odyssey effect.
Probably.
Now for Harold
That's the
slander.
agenda.
Oh,
there you
buddy,
go.
Oh boy. I do think Harold gets overly slandered, but he does it to himself, bro. All that tap dancing for Emu, that ain't it, Harold. You are a noble steed, Harold. Thank you, sir. It's quite obvious. You know what's up? I can really see Harold doing this. If he thought it was gonna help the Giants, he will probably do it. Like,
definitely.
They got him cooking out to Emu. While I was looking for memes for this video, there's a lot of quick edits and agenda piece. I don't know what that's about, but there are more than I would like to disclose. I feel bad for Harold, but this is the same man that said, I'll do whatever it takes to atone for our sins, even if it means becoming a slave. So, but at the end of the day, at least everybody agrees that Harold is better than Odin. But I can't lie, Harold slander is peak.
Do people say that?
Saturn slander.
I
That's
really
easy
liked
peak.
Odin.
Do I even need to explain?
I don't really care for Harold or Odin, to be perfectly honest, but I thought people really liked Odin.
I don't know.
I'm realizing there's probably going to be more slander in the peak category than there is gas. I mean, I think we all know slander just hits harder. One Piece fandom thrives off hatred. Speaking of which, Akainu slander, his picture itself is depicting Kaido as a waiter for the Celestial Dragon, so that should tell you where his slander is. I mean, Akainu slander has been going on since ancient times. Since way back in Marineford when people thought Garp was just going to beat the shit out of Akainu. And to this day, it's still the same. There's just a large subsection of the fandom that hates Akainu. And when I say hate, I mean it from the bottom of their hearts.
Once Brock appears, no one does care about Harold.
Like that one, I better stay in this office or I'm finished. That shit is still
he doesn't know about. This is so sad. Nami K doesn't know anything about slander piece, bro.
This is so sad. This is so sad.
Video and Akainu's on my screen for no fucking reason. Akainu slander might be more popular than Akainu himself.
Nami K, are you like caught up to One Piece? I assume because your name tag, or at least like the anime. I hope. Otherwise, this video is like massive spoilers.
I mean, yeah. But it's too late for all that. They don't know what the fuck.
This is
they
true.
better keep my ass in that office. That boy Freddy can move on night.
That's so facts, bro.
I don't think Akainu slander will ever go
I love
outside.
I love that Akainu slander, bro. I better keep my butt in this office.
But nowadays it just doesn't have the same volume. Blackbeard gas. I've said it before, Blackbeard fans are delusional as shit, but something about that makes them so lovable, you know? Blackbeard gas sounds ridiculous sometimes, but Blackbeard is a ridiculous nigga. So a lot of the times, even the most far-fetched things people say about Blackbeard
spoiled if you don't know much anything.
Like the idea that Blackbeard no diff shanks. It sounds crazy, but with what we know,
Blackbeard didn't know that
I gotta put Blackbeard gas in peak, and
Shanks is a fraud.
This shit, I don't care. Roger slander. I've been waiting to get to this one. Bro, Roger cannot take a break anymore. He went from being the most unslanderable character in the series to being probably the most slandered. I really want to say it started in Egghead when we got Vegapunk's speech and everything, because people were like, why didn't Roger do anything? And so he's been getting slandered for that for like the past 2 years. But that God Valley flashback, oh man. People talking about Rox was the hero and Garp and Roger were the villains.
How does the jacket stay on? Don't worry. It's actually not that hard, bro. Like straight up, yeah, it's like, yeah, you could just kind of do it. Yeah. It just sits on your shoulders.
Oh, hell no. And if I'm being honest, Roger does have a lot of moments that are slanderable. Cancer-chan don't want to fight against Emu. What is a man to do? I don't know who made this picture of Garp and Roger fighting rocks, talking about oppression, impact, divine persecution. Roger's slander was already bad before, but now people just comparing him to Zebek. And Zebek was only around for like 15 chapters, maybe less. So it just makes Roger look bad. Even though I do think if we saw more of Rocks for more than 15 chapters, we'd probably have a decent amount of things to slander Rocks for too, but that doesn't exist. But Roger slander is pretty good. I don't know if I want to put it in fun or cooking. All right, I'll put it in cooking. I'll do it. Jimbei slander.
I love
Jimbei slander.
Oh my god,
dude! What? I didn't know Jimbei slander existed.
Dude, I am Jimbei slander, bro. It's all me.
Actually, oh my gosh, I didn't know Jimbei slander existed.
I don't know why. Hating on Jimbei, it just hits every single time. Like I can't get over it. It might be the most enjoyable slander in the series for me. For most other slander, it's purely jokes. But when it comes to me and Jimbei, I don't hate you, Jimbei, but I really do feel this. You are really useless. You really spent all of Egghead moving boxes, moving Vegapunk parts around. You don't do anything. As Jimbei watched Gunko arrive, he did nothing as the strongest straw hat at the moment on that ship.
He literally
Gunko
did
attack everyone,
nothing.
and the fat fuck took up space on the pedals. He literally did fucking nothing. Even though Usopp was getting his ass beat, Nami did more work than him, and Colin got kidnapped. He did nothing. It's really the heart of all Jimbei slander. Jimbei gets so much glaze and so much reward.
Dave Bautista's.
He got a 1.1 billion.
I assume you mean Dave Bautista, not Dave Blunt.
I've said it before, but Jimbei is like a part-time worker, bro. He doesn't have any real job. He just picks up odd jobs here and there.
Oh, you didn't mean Dave Blunt.
Who's Dave Blunt?
Here, I'm gonna share my screen.
On, I'm just gonna look it up. On my phone.
I really.
Oh my god. Okay.
Oh my god.
I'd probably laugh if I was not sick, but I cannot muster a chuckle.
Have you? Did you?
Yeah.
Are you seeing the same photo that I am? Where you're standing in front of a fridge.
Hold on. Wait, what?
Look at my stream, bro.
Hold on. No, I don't want to do that because it's gonna fuck up the stream on the thing. Oh, I see. I'm seeing it. Yeah, it's funny.
Yeah, it's so funny, bro.
Yeah, no, that's funny.
That's a crazy photo to see. Oh my gosh. Celestial Dragon.
Roger gas. I'm not joking when I say this. I have not seen anybody gas Roger in years. People gassed him a little bit during Wano, but ever since Egghead, I haven't heard a positive word uttered about this man. Roger gas is kind of irrelevant. Buggy slander, I just don't think there's anything you can really say about Buggy because the character is just so in your face. You can make fun of Buggy for failing all the time, but it's like, yeah, that's the character. It's almost like there's no reason to
Buggy slander
Buggy
L.
because the series is already gonna slander him itself. I don't need to edit pictures of Buggy getting beat up by people. All I gotta do is open up.
Why doesn't Stage 1 stage dive more? I'd be concerned.
The opposite of Buggy slander. The story just made him look so great. Like what can you do? What can you say about this man? That also makes Kuma gas.
This is facts.
Nobody's gonna disagree with you. Part of the fun of gassing up a character is shutting up the people that want to slander that character, right? How many people are really slandering Kuma? So I gotta put Kuma gas in mid.
Fair.
Kid slander. We haven't seen Kid in so long.
Yeah, I love Kid slander.
What Kid even looks like on a manga
Useless
page.
Captain
For some
Mid.
reason, his slander is just eternal. No character gets disrespected like Kid by the fandom. There are a million edits making fun of Kid everywhere. Straw Hat, Law, are you interested in another alliance? Please. Literally, the last time Kid was mentioned was because fucking Damaro Black was dressing up as him. But hey, you know, when Damaro pretended to be Luffy, we saw what happened with Luffy after, so who knows? This might be the precursor to Kid becoming the king of the pirates. No. Kid slander is fun, but there's not really much fresh about it, you know? We need Kid to come back and get his ass whooped one more good time. Luffy gas. Luffy is the main character, so it's not very hard to gas him. And if I'm being honest, Luffy fans, and somebody who's a Luffy fan myself, Luffy is my favorite character. Y'all are annoying as shit. Y'all going straight and annoying. Just like Zoro fans, it feels like y'all have so much to celebrate, so much to be happy about, but all y'all do is spend all your time bitching about people that don't like your character. There's like this weird victim complex they have. As soon as I see Rubber Rider in your bio, I already know not to take anything you say
Rubber Rider.
The ship ride is coding Frankie's brother.
Yep.
Luffy slander. I'm gonna be honest, in the same way that Luffy gas feels unnecessary, Luffy slander feels so forced. Almost like people are slandering Luffy because they feel some obligation to. Like every other character gets slandered, we have to slander Luffy too. But then when they do, it's like, man, I can tell you're trying really hard. The only Luffy slander that I found
Luffy's
really
IQ,
funny recently was the whole thing
like
with Vegapunk
10.
and him getting Vegapunk killed and just laughing at his dead body. But other stuff like people making fun of him
Like Nika reaction.
as if Luffy and Zoro weren't about to beat the dog shit out of Gaban, like, let's be real. But honestly, Luffy slander, I honestly think it's kind of ass. Law gas. Do I even need to talk about this? Irrelevant. You're irrelevant.
Law gas.
Right now, Law. You and Kid. Let me put both of y'all irrelevant. Until we see
That's
Law
facts.
Kid somewhere that isn't beat the fuck up drowning, their agendas will continue to be dead.
That's so
dead in the
facts,
water,
bro.
just like them.
Pick things up. If we're going in there blind, we have to have a plan. Sandwiches.
Dank slander. You already see
I love that everybody.
Thanks, slander, bro.
I
Oh.
love that everybody who joins the Straw Hats crew, when they see them just acting like Straw Hats, they're just like, what the fuck? They're all incompetent. Every single one of them. Like, how did you guys do this? It's fucking
Literally,
great.
it's so
They
funny.
got
Dude,
him twerking
I
for the
love
chorus.
Shank slander, bro.
Honestly,
it's
at
so
this
great.
point, Shank slander is a pillar of the One Piece community. It feels like every
Facts,
time
bro.
Shank shows up, whether he does something positive or negative, there will be a way to spin it into slander. People making fun of him finally going after the One Piece. Like, it's kind of convenient that when you choose to go after the One Piece is when Whitebeard, Kaido, and Big Mom are all gone. And these giant monsters were running around, you didn't want to go after no poneglyphs.
You're a pussy.
We got the classics, the Lord of the Coast jokes, but the slander surrounding him and Blackbeard has got so much more ammo now. Because we've seen Shanks fresh after getting the scar. So Shanks got low diff by Teach and immediately came home running to his dad. It's crazy to say, but how else are you supposed to interpret this? Blackbeard put the fear of God in him, literally. You know, I think Shanks slander is another one of those timeless
He's a
agendas. It'll never be bad. So, you know, I'll put it in cookie.
Don't
I
matter.
don't think it's the best, but it's pretty damn close.
That was more on Sanji than Luffy on Vegapunk, yeah. I need to reread that again. I really do.
Yeah.
Woo! Sengoku slander. This might be my new favorite. Part of it is because
Wait.
I really
What did he
do
put
hate
Garp?
Sengoku.
Where?
It
What did
goes
he put
beyond
Shank
agenda.
slander in?
below peak.
Sengoku just personally annoys me on a deep level. I was just rereading Robin's flashback, and Saul was talking to
Bro,
this
no one
nigga
cares
like,
that you
hey,
stopped the war,
I don't even
bro.
know that these scholars are evil. All they're doing is researching history. Just shut up and do what you're told. Are you questioning the world government's authority? All the memes of other Marines licking the Celestial Dragons, it's not a meme with Sengoku. Deadass will never speak up against the Celestial Dragons once in his life. A Celestial Dragon could kill Sengoku's mother right in front of him. Sengoku gonna be saying, I mean, they probably had their reasons. I mean, they are the gods of the world. You suck. Then it just feels like with Sengoku, like, does Oda even respect you? No feats of your own? You weren't at God Valley either? No. Oda
You weren't at God Valley either.
It's like Oda purposefully embarrasses Sengoku, having him talk all about God Valley, and he never even went. He damn near worse than Usopp. Roxy's a beg.
That's so
You sound
facts,
cool
bro.
as fuck. Everybody wants to follow you. What kind of man are you? What color is your hair? I wish I was there at God Valley. I also want to be in the top 10 conversation. Sengoku, you will never be in any conversation like that. The only conversation Sengoku is going to be in is top 10 most pathetic One Piece characters.
That is
Sengoku
hilarious.
Slander, you are fake.
That thinking grandson of yours seems to undermine our efforts at every turn. Just like it in his lobby. Then the Celestial Dragon.
Nigga, nobody asked you that a bitch ass thing. Shut the fuck up before I knock your fucking head off your shoulders.
Dragon Gas. For like the first 25 years of One Piece, Dragon Gas was the most pointless, stupid shit ever. But now, Dragon fans, you got a little ammo to gas them. I mean, basically everything Shanks has ever done wouldn't happen without Dragon. You gotta give him some props
This is
for that.
facts.
But I still feel like all the things we've seen from Dragon, it doesn't scratch that exact itch that people are trying to scratch with Dragon. I've
Dude,
never
I
been
also
one of those
love
people that's
Dragon
we
Slander,
have to
bro.
see Dragon do something to
I will
believe that
stand
he
here
was
and look
obviously
to the
doing
east.
something. But as for the slander that he gets, I don't think the things we've seen negates the slander. And at the end of the day, isn't that the point of gassing your favorite character? So Dragon Gas is pretty mid.
God Valley gave Dragon. What are you talking about?
Preparing for making this video, I tried my hardest to find Rock slander. It just doesn't exist. The only thing I could find is this one image of Rox crying while Harold ignores him. That's it. They was calling Roger the Goon King and shit. But when it come to Rox, everybody just turned a blind eye. I mean, Rock slander, you don't even exist. Maybe you will one day, but I don't even have Rox gas on the list because what's even the point, man? Rox is so glazed. Gassing him almost doesn't even mean anything. It's like throwing a match in a forest fire. Usopp slander, to be honest, I don't know if I'm alone on this, but Usopp
One Piece
slander
apparently
pisses
only
me off.
adapts
It's like
about
being in
half of
school
a
and
chapter per episode. The pacing.
That is true. That's why fucking
This is
the
true.
season ended.
I think they're gonna start adapt. Well,
They're
no,
gonna
I think
pace
it's.
it better.
Isn't it one chapter now at this? It was one chapter,
I think
right?
It is one chapter now, but
Well, no, but even before they.
yeah, for a while
I think they
it
were
was one chapter.
they were doing one chapter.
Yeah, now they're gonna do standard pacing, which I don't know how I feel about that because we're already getting the Wit adaptation.
Yeah.
But whatever, I guess.
seeing people pick on the autistic kid is like, why are you doing that? What do you get out of that? So Usopp slander is just annoying to me.
Usopp slander just pissed me off.
God, Usopp, Sniper King, were the gas. This is facts.
Shanks gas, annoying as because it's not even like Mihawk where people overhype Mihawk, but they're doing it half ironically. Shanks fans be dead ass, 100% dead ass.
Yeah,
and they'll
this is
call
true.
You a bad person for not following up on it. So it's like, whatever. Hiruden slander. I don't even think Hiruden slander exists. Aside from people saying Loki is better than him, Loki's the better brother. I just thought this picture of Loki holding Hiruden was so funny and so cute. That's the only reason he's on this list. I guess I'll put it in mid.
Yeah, I don't care about Dragon Slander.
Dragon slander. Dragon slander isn't going as strong as it used to. Mainly because the public image of Dragon has basically done a 180 after the God Valley flashback, and we just don't have any new jokes really. Like, yeah, Dragon doesn't do anything.
Banks did outgas kids gas.
This is true. Single time. I mean, this is one of him and Akainu sitting at their desks, and this is their hockey class. That's pretty funny. But Dragon slander has just gotten to a point where it's just pretty mid.
No, I like Dragon Slander, bro.
It's not as good. It's nowhere near as good as a Akainu slander.
No, definitely. Dude, definitely not, bro. Dude, it's like it's not as good, but I think it's still funny. It's just like time to look to the east. You know, every single time.
Have you seen that fucking meme where it's Dragon and he's got like the east bird fruit, east bird fruit, and he turns into an east bird?
No, that's so funny.
That's his Logia fruit.
Oh my gosh, no, I
put
have.
Whitebeard gas in annoying because for some reason Whitebeard glaze just comes across as so. I don't even know how to describe it. It's just you're overly dick riding, bro.
Boing boing, get the dick out your mouth, dummy.
I can hell a lot in flashbacks, bro. He was in one flashback,
bro. The Whitebeard agenda is just so fucking annoying. That's the only way I can describe it. It's annoying. Who the fuck is? Oh, this is Garp Slander. Ika.
Garp Slander, yes!
Celestial dragon. And fighting in whatever way he fancies. Bringing smiles to the face of slave owners and tears to the face of the slave. The warrior of oppression. I don't agree with people saying
I love Garp Slander, bro. It's so peak.
If the jokes ain't funny. I buy slaves and abuse.
We want to be pirates, be free, and chase our dreams.
And like as much as I f with Garp, he kind of earns the slander. He puts himself into position to get slandered, you know? You truly are child abuse, man. I can't give you peak, but you cooking.
Well, I mean, yeah, but like Dragon was just never there.
Dragon would have done the same shit.
Mihawk Slander. There's nothing new about Mihawk Slander. It's the same as
Mihawk Slander is the best, bro. I love me.
Fucking Moist Critical on his video where he caught up to One Piece. He's like, Mihawk is a fraud. Like that's one of the things that he said. Like he was like, Mihawk is a fraud. He clashed with Vista, and it's like, no, Vista's actually just strong, but like whatever, I guess. Also, Mihawk did not give a shit to be there. Like,
he was not trying.
He did not care. Like
the crazy thing about Mihawk is that Mihawk is just a dude.
Yep.
He's not a he's not a part of a pirate crew. He is his own dude, and he has a $3 billion berry bounty.
Yeah,
which is wild.
Yeah, I just like Mihawk left at the first sign that he could. Like I'm sorry, Mihawk did not care enough to try to be there, bro. Like,
yeah,
he was clashing with Crocodile and stuff. He did not care.
But I can't get over it. It's like crack. I could never quit it. Don't mind me. I'm just still in the feet above. As always, his hockey is non-existent. I think the funniest ones to me are people calling Mihawk a coward. It's so funny because Mihawk is such a serious character. You always see him with this blank, straight expression on his face. He never cracks. The idea of behind that mask, him just being the biggest coward that avoids every single fight. Like, why was bruh fighting so much fodder in Marineford? I can't help but tremble with excitement. And he didn't do nothing but run away. He didn't fight a single one of them. He didn't slice a single shit. As far as we know, after Mihawk beat Zoro, he just put down the sword, never used it again. Who did I defeat for the world's strongest swordsman title? Well, the slander is even starting to extend to S-Hawk. Being a coward, it's in his DNA. Just because there's nothing new in Mihawk slander, I can't put it in peak. But it is better than Shank slander, just slightly.
Nah, dude, Mihawk slander is peak, bro.
Kaido gas is basically the same as Whitebeard gas to me. It's just overly glazing, bro. And it's basically all just Kaido beats your favorite. It's boring.
In a one-on-one fight, always bet on Kaido.
Slander might have been the most peak slander in the series.
One Piece live action Mihawk, please beat the slander.
Nowadays, I don't even hear anybody talk about Kizaru. That's kind of the effect of fighting Luffy. Once you fight Luffy and you don't beat Luffy, oh man, niggas is gonna treat you like spit at the bottom of their shit. But nowadays, Kizaru slander is just kind of mid. Huh? Garp gas. Garp, why are you not green? Garp gas is actually pretty funny to me. Just because of all the edits of Garp beating up random people who Garp has never fought before. Something about Garp gas feels classic. When you see people gassing Garp, they're doing it the right way, by the book. None of them fancy AI spin moves and shit. Straight back to the basket, hook shot, bank off the glass. Garp fans are like the Tim Duncan of the One Piece fans. You know, I'll put Garp gas in fun.
Kaido is what is Shenlong.
Sanji slander and Sanji gas right next to each other. I'm not gonna lie, Sanji fans might hate me for this. I think Sanji gas and Sanji slander are kind of irrelevant right now. Sanji had his highs and lows in Egghead, you know. Though I'm not gonna let Vegapunk die, and then
nah, bro.
Dead to me. And I guess in Elbaf, the only slander I've seen is for not having confidence. Half of Sanji slander.
That's one of the main reasons why I want to reread Egghead, because I do not remember him promising that. But I read Egghead week to week, and And so it just
isn't even done by the community. It's done by the company that animates One Piece. Toei hates Sanji. I don't know what he did, but they despise him.
I
But
don't.
Sanji fans
It's
might hate him
crazy.
for this. Sanji gas irrelevant.
They did the same thing to Sakura, bro. The Naruto fans are just now finding out that fucking Sakura in the manga is like almost entirely different than Sakura in the anime. Like she's so much more of a bitch to Naruto in the anime than she is in the manga.
Interesting.
Sanji slander though, you're going in mid. Garling slander. I changed my mind. Garling slander is probably my favorite
Slander's
slander
great.
There's just so much ammo to make fun of Garling. Rocks is his daddy. All that hype about him being the champion of God Valley. And then when we see what happened at God Valley, he just got one shot by Rocks. Even in defeat, getting low diffed, he is still known as the champion of God Valley. He will forever be remembered as a monster for the way he destroyed the helpless slaves. In God Valley alone, he killed 2,670 slaves. If that was true, that's kind of insane. Just me? Okay. Garling, you are a fraud. He just came in and took Saturn's spot.
I love this later because he's like,
fraudulent,
it's like,
lamest
yes, after Garp and Roger took down Zebek, I shall now come in for the final to kill him off.
He's just a prime representation of the fraudulence of the world government as a whole. He is the definition of a fraud. We call a lot of characters frauds, but Garling is literally canonically a fraud. I think Zoro slandered in the same place as Sanji slandered.
Garling is not competing with Rocks, bro.
Zoro doesn't have a lot going on. I can only laugh at Zoro getting no diff by the Yeti Cool Brothers so many times, even though that shit still do hit sometimes. I can't lie. It was funny for its time, but those times have passed. Now, Whitebeard slander, that's fresh and brand new, straight off the pole. I never imagined God Valley.
That's true, that's true.
Slander, but it has. A lot of people shitting on Whitebeard, calling him a coward for leaving Rocks behind. He kind of creates this pattern with Whitebeard where he gets close with people, and then these people have things happen in their life that they can't handle on their own, and Whitebeard's just kind of like, that's not my problem. And it's crazy because you know Whitebeard probably could solve it, but he just doesn't want to. He doesn't care to. Making an effort to give justice to Thatch or checking up on Odin, ensuring your
but didn't Whitebeard like not like Rocks though? Like,
no,
family and territories have a secure future after your death. He didn't do any of that. But as soon as Ace was in trouble, all of a sudden he mobilized his entire force. The slander is kind of cooking. The narrative is there. Stop the cap. Admiral gas. The Admirals just really aren't a thing right now. We haven't even seen them since LBAF started. I think I'll probably put it in mid. The conversation surrounding the Admirals just feels like people are spinning their wheels. Like people already feel how they feel about the Admirals, and probably nothing is gonna change that. Emu
wanted to stay.
Yeah.
Now this is
really
peak. I'm not even gonna argue with you. It's a lot like Mihawk slander.
Emu slander.
Emu comes across as so serious and like, you know, standoffish. And when Emu gets made fun of, it hits harder. Like making fun of your dad when he's not looking. You know, if he was in your face, you wouldn't say none of that shit. With Emu, again, there's a lot of cuck jokes. I don't know why.
What in the world?
Jokes so much, but you see them a lot. You see him with Emu, you see him with Harold, you see him with Roger. But with Emu, it might be kind of true. Making fun of Emu and his obsession with Vivi, this image is insane. I never saw the day I'd see Emu being accused of being a gimmick fighter. And then people making fun of how he was tweaking off Joy Boy Hockey, comparing him to Green Bull. I feel like because Emu is such a mysterious character, you can slander him more easily because you can reframe it any way you want. Like for all we know, Emu didn't look at Lily romantically at all. But because we can make those assumptions so easily because we know nothing about Emu, it's just funny as hell to think about. Like that ass, the whole Void Century, the whole war, this 800 years of oppression was all because Joy Boy took Emu's bitch.
Dude,
that is
hold
insane.
on, pause. It's crazy that Emu has the bounty posters for Luffy and Blackbeard.
Yeah.
That is crazy foreshadowing right there.
Yeah.
Dude, with what we know about Rocks now, bro,
that's true.
And Blackbeard being tied to and Blackbeard being Davy Clan, bro.
Yeah, that's true.
Dude, that's crazy foreshadowing.
I agree. That's pretty big.
Holy crap, bro.
Kobe gas. Let me just. There we go. I honestly don't think this list
Wait,
is
really?
accurate. Usually I go through these lists and move stuff around.
Kobe no dips, half the shots.
Kobe, but Kobe gas peak, bro?
Dude, listen.
Absolutely not.
No, Kobe's great, bro. Kobe's absolutely goated, dude. I'm telling you.
Yeah, Vivi. Of course, Vivi doesn't have a bounty. They don't know she's a part of the Straw Hats.
But I feel like this is perfect. But hey, if you disagree, let me know in the comments below. Yeah, man, that's all I got.
All right.
Bro, the freaking Mihawk slander needs to be higher, bro.
That was it. That was agenda piece.
Welcome to agenda piece.
I think Nami left about halfway through the video, but that's fine. But I think but at this point we've been streaming for about 2 hours and 13 minutes, which is the longest we've ever done a post thing. But I want to keep doing these. It's like usually we just stream for the chapter and then that's it. I want to keep like streaming and then do shit after the chapter because I feel like that'd be just better for just streaming.
Agreed.
Shit. But yeah, thank you Chin-Ho Huang for joining, and hopefully I didn't say that horribly. And thank you Nami K for joining us as well. Made us a lot of fun reacting to all this and the chapter and talking about One Piece and whatnot.
Indeed.
But yeah, until next time. End of stream.
Later.